Charm, she's a stunner. Flipping through glass like the latest craze. Trying in the club, oh how they dazzle they. We keep it real, spilling the truth. In our circle of queens, there's always from lipstick shades to celebs free. Sharing the vibe, feel the energetic breeze. Page by page, return our worlds. Sit still and strong and life unfurled.
Hey, ladies and gents. Happy Wednesday. How's everyone doing today? We halfway through the week. I decided we was going to go ahead and finish this series, and then tomorrow I'll do my politics day. How about that? We ready to can this one and move on to something else. I don't know what something else is going to be, but we ready for it, right? Hey, everyone coming in. All right, y'all. Any big plans this weekend for anyone? Any birthdays coming up? We're about to transition into the next zodiac sign. What is it? I know we're in Pisces now. I don't know what the next one is, though. Let me see. Out the Pisces. What is it? Virgos? No. I said what? Zodiac sign out the Pisces. Why is it popping up? Virgo. That is not right. Because they after me. They're after the Leos. Aries. Okay, thank you. I was going to say Virgos are after the Leos now. Sure. Anywho, thank y'all in the chat. Aries coming up. Oh, that's why LC told me I should have started with Aries with the birthday song. Okay, now I know why. Y'all know I got something for y'all. I gotta come up with a name for our little discussions before we get into our content. I gotta think about it. Maybe porch talk or something like that. I think I like doing these because it gives everybody a time to get in here and get seated and pour them some tea up. I got this one. I was planning to do another one, but I saw this one when I was walking, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to have a change of plans because this one right here tripped me out. I was looking for something to listen to while I walk. Come on in, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Okay, all we do is win, honey. Sure. Let me get this queued up. Okay, this Porsche got it very on. Speak on it. Yes, speak on it. I like that. Sure. But let me get to our little, I'll call it an icebreaker, but I don't really like that. Our little short topic. Okay. I'll come up with a name. Y'all know I'll come up with something, and I'll take recommendations as well. Okay. Now, back to what I was trying to tell y'all. I was doing my afternoon walk. I told y'all a few weeks ago I was going to try to better myself. So I've been walking on and off, not consistently for the last 2 weeks. I think I did like 3 days last week, and this week I've done already 3 days. So hopefully I can make it at least to 4 days and then I'll increase. Okay. But I was out there and I saw this body cam video. It's 7 minutes. It's not that long, and I'm gonna play it. But I gotta tell y'all what it's about before I pull it up. I was like reading the headlines from it, and I'm like, okay, this sounds like something right up my damn alley right here. Cause it say this the body cam video shows arrest of a notorious Seattle pimp. Do I have anyone in the chat that lives in the Seattle, Washington area? If you are, please make yourself known because I need to know a little bit more about this man. What's his name? Winston Cornell Burt, aka Dice Capone. Anybody from the area that's familiar with the pimp. I may have to bring him back if y'all want to get some extra tea on him. I got some a little bit of tea. I didn't have time to research it, but I definitely wanted to get it over here so we could talk about it. But let me give y'all a background and we're gonna get into it real quick. Like we're not gonna waste too much time. Nobody in the Seattle area. Okay. Let me get it up here for y'all. Oh, not supposed to give y'all some details. Okay, back to the details part. Sorry about that. Okay, so this body cam video is from Seattle Police Department. It shows the arrest of Winston Burt, okay, aka Dice Capone. This is in November 2022. Burt was arrested in South Seattle a day after he was involved in a pow with an Uber driver who was helping a 20-year-old woman escape from him. Okay, they got court documents, but we don't have them. But according to this short article that I was reading, the court records show Burt kicked, punched, and whipped the 20-year-old woman after she indicated she no longer wanted to work for him. She wanted to get the hell up out of Dodge. The woman jumped out of a vehicle, okay, and ran into traffic wearing nothing but her underwear, which is where a nearby Uber driver saw her, saw what was happening, and gave her a ride away from Burt. Burt gave chase, baby. He wasn't letting his hoe go down like that. So he went, behind the Uber driver. They had a little chase, and he was powing at the car. The Uber driver had his pow too, baby. He returned fire. He was like, I ain't never scared. Okay, I ain't the one of the two. So imagine a Uber driver helping a naked woman in her underwear, okay, and her pimp is powing at him, baby. And he returned pow back. Okay. So eventually the Uber driver got away from Burt and got the woman to safety. But Burt was arrested the next day by Seattle police while attempting to leave the South Seattle rental home. When Burt was arrested, officers seized $41,000 in cash and noted Burt was wearing a $29,000 diamond necklace and a watch that was appraised at $85K. Okay, so pimp, it ain't he got it going on because he had over. He had $41,000 in cash, okay? And then he had over 85, 30, 130K in jewelry, right? Burt was sentenced to nearly 15 years in prison on state charges in December 2024 after he pled guilty to multiple counts of assault, drive-by pow, and unlawful imprisonment in Kings County Superior Court. In March of 2025, he was just sentenced. That's why it popped up on my radar. So in March 2025, a judge sentenced Burt to 15 years to federal felonies related to SCX trafficking. Okay, y'all. We about to watch the video. It's 7 minutes. It's not too long, and then we'll get into our final series. Somebody said, I'm about to leave my black job. Hurry up and get off the people's job. All right, let me remove this banner. And I'm gonna show y'all. This is the body cam for when he was arrested. And it's about 6 minutes. So I'm gonna try not to stop it so we can get through it. Sure. What y'all think? Y'all think he like, oh boy, we saw that went up in the pulpit over there at the Catholic Church and pimp slap the bishop? Well, what y'all think he giving? Y'all think he giving pink Cadillac? All right, here is the body cam footage. Let's get into it. Oh, let me put my other banner up. I'll put it up when I come over there. Okay, y'all. So again, this is the body cam video showing the arrest of this notorious Seattle pimp.
The driver, open your window. Open your window. Robert, female driver. Anybody else in the car? Hey, is there anybody else in the car? Say it again.
Sonya Boo say, woo, child.
Okay, just keep doing what you're doing.
Hey, open all the windows, please. Driver,
If I can get it bigger.
Driver, shut the car off. You have the keys? Okay, take the keys out. Show them to me, please.
He giving baby powder on the hands for that pimp slap. Ooh,
Okay,
ooh,
perfect.
ooh. Like LeBron.
Can you set the keys on the roof?
He giving LeBron Chick-fil-A girl.
Thank you. Okay, driver, go and exit the vehicle, please. Everybody else stay there.
What does a passenger look like?
Eric, I got your passenger side, man.
Okay, you next. Hop out. Keep your hands where you can see them. Hey, how many more in the car?
2 more.
2 more. Thank you. Hey, passenger, front passenger. Go and step out of the car, please. Front passenger, step out.
Keep your hands up, boss. You're good. Keep your hands up.
Stay back up.
Let's sped it up.
Just come straight backwards. You good?
Look at him. Look at him.
I'll take over commands. Walk straight back towards me. Keep walking back.
We're good.
Back towards me. Back towards me. Keep walking back. Keep walking back. Keep walking back. Stop. You have any weapons on you? I got it.
Hey, passenger, here. Step out.
Yeah, they brought out the powers for him.
Yep, you're good. You're good. You're good. Come on back, man. Just on forward. That's fine. Start.
Yep, let's go.
Keep your hands up.
Can you grab that phone, please?
All right, ready? Okay. All right, clear. It's clear.
So this vehicle was involved in a shooting yesterday, okay? Huh? This vehicle was involved in a shooting. We believe it was involved in a shooting, okay? You're only being detained right now. Suspicion of assault, okay? That's what's happening. Hey, I'm going to read you your Miranda rights, okay?
How you reading me my rights? What did I do?
You're in custody. I got to read your rights.
But what did I do, though?
Hey, we'll talk about that in a second. Let me read you your rights, okay? I already told you why you're being detained. You're being detained only, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right at this time to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you are being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you for any questioning if you wish. If you're under arrest, you have the right to counsel. If you're unable to pay for counsel, you're entitled to have one provided without charge. Do you understand each of these rights that I have read to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Having these rights in mind, you're willing to talk to us?
I don't know what I
At
did.
this point, we just need to identify you. So name, address, date of birth, phone number. Are you willing to give that to that officer?
Yes, he's sagging. That's why I said, what y'all thought he was giving? Don Juan.
So why did they arrest me?
Listen to him.
So the suspect in our investigation
Right.
is unfortunately a male. Obviously, none of the females seem to be in handcuffs right now. Okay, so the possible driver or suspect associated with that vehicle,
Right.
we believe was involved in a shooting. If it's not you, if it wasn't you, you got nothing to worry about. Okay, just want to be really clear right there. If you didn't do anything wrong, you got nothing to worry about. Okay.
Oh, I need to freeze it so we can get a good look at him.
I'm gonna see this. All right. Well, you're in custody. I'm gonna take.
Oh,
this
that's
off
the
to make
necklace. How
sure
much
that,
they said it was?
You don't get choked or anything. Okay.
I don't. Can you leave my chain on?
Oh.
You're allowed to leave it on. Okay. Yeah.
They say the chain is worth $29,000. It's a diamond necklace. Okay. And then he has a watch that was appraised at $85K. So hopefully we get a glimpse at the watch.
That's just a safety issue. I don't want you to get hurt. You don't have the use of your arms, so.
Why did they?
Sir, you know what happened yesterday.
Yeah, let me take a look. Go ahead. I'll take a quick look.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah, here, hold on. I got you.
You'll be all right.
They said it was a nail.
Hey, I know very little on this, okay? But the vehicle in question was involved in a very, very serious crime. How's that? Is that a little bit better? You got finger right there, finger right there.
What you telling me? Like, I wasn't even in that car, bro.
Hey, like I said, man, if you didn't do anything wrong, you got absolutely nothing to worry about, okay? So just.
Saying that I was driving that car.
I'm not saying you were driving.
That's what I'm saying. Why am I being? If I'm not the guy that was even in the car, I just got picked up.
Come on in, 80% C-Mouse. We haven't got started yet.
Serious, problem vehicle, okay? Go ahead and turn around if you want. You are only being detained at this point. We are determining whether or not you're going to be arrested. That's where we're at, okay?
Why you?
I've explained to you, okay?
Yeah,
last night, hold on.
I wasn't in that car last night.
Then you have nothing to worry about, all right? But somebody in that vehicle, we believe, was and caused a very, very serious crime, okay? And it wasn't a female. It was a male suspect, all right? That's where we're at.
Well, who is this over here talking? Is that one of his women?
Something of the mail?
Y'all see my cursor?
Is working on and speaking with the follow-on units, the ones conducting the investigation.
Right.
They're going to determine whether or not you are the person that we are looking for. If you are not the person that we're looking for, you're going to
Chick fell down.
You understand? Hey, that's where we're at, man. That's all I've got, dude. I'm a beat cop, all right? And the investigators that do a lot better than I do, they're the ones making this decision, okay? Have some Yeah, I know it's tight, but it's only like a 2-minute drive, all right? So can you rotate a little bit too that way? There you go. How tall are you? 6'2". Oh, that's not too good for us now, is it?
So he's 6 feet.
So we'll get you.
Okay. Oh, let me listen to what else.
To the precinct and get you out of this car as quick as we can. Okay.
Right. And I was reading some of the comments, and they were saying that he actually would be on live, saying which pow should he use, and just talking and acting real crazy. So maybe he may have some mental health issues as well. I don't know. But if y'all want to know more about it, y'all know I'll hit the streets. I'll go get the tea if y'all would like to know more. I just got surface level information. Only thing else I can add at this point is Burt will forfeit both pows and more than $72,000 in cash, and asking for the 15-year sentence and 25 years of supervised release to follow. So he got 15 years in prison, and then he has a 25-year supervised release. So he'll be on parole for 25 years. He ain't gonna make it. I'm sorry. Okay. Release to follow. Prosecutors wrote to the court that Burt is a ex-trafficker who used physical, mental, and emotional coercion to prey upon and control his victims for his own financial benefit. He forced his victims to walk the track, arrange dates with ex-buyers, okay, making them vulnerable to rape, assaults, or arrests. He also requires the victims to follow his rules, which including tattooing his name on their face, and they better earn $2K a day. Okay, so they have to earn $2,000 per day through the commercial X. Okay, and it said despite being a prohibited person, Burt routinely carries pow pows and uses them to further threaten and control his victims. Speaking to the court by phone today, the victim said Burt gets a thrill from violence and hurting people. I was one of the lucky ones who got away. Okay, that's the only thing I have to add right now. But I thought it was interesting and wanted to bring it over here on the front porch because who the hell else am I gonna talk to about this besides y'all? What a mess. I'm glad the Uber driver, was able to save her, and he had his power, he had his fire too. So he was ready. Okay. But it's him that just did not want to give up. And he got 15 years in state prison and he got 15 years in federal prison. So it seems like he has two different sentences according to what I'm reading. And he got I read the charges at the beginning, but I'll read them real quick, like again, and then we'll get into our content for today, which is the last fourth part of our series tests and trials. Sorry, I'm trying to pull it up so I can tell y'all real quick, like the ones that joined after the video began. Okay, let me get down here to the bottom of this. In March, a judge sentenced Burt to a 15-year sentence on 2 federal felonies related to X trafficking. Okay, so that's a separate sentencing from the other 15-year sentence that he has in state prison. So Burt was sentenced to nearly 15 years in state prison, okay, on state charges in December 2024, after he pled guilty to multiple counts of assault, drive-by, pow, and unlawful imprisonment. And that was in King County Superior Court. Now, in March of 2025, okay, a judge sentenced him in federal prison, okay, to 15 years on 2 federal felonies related to the X trafficking. And then he has the 25-year probation parole that he will have after that. So hopefully they'll pimp his ass out behind bars so he can know how I feel. He knew the gig was up while he telling me, I wasn't driving this car yesterday. I mean, actually, was you driving the car on yesterday? Okay, now let me get over here to the chat so I can speak to everyone, and then we will get on with the Nesto. Y'all still counting the calls? This will be it. Okay, y'all will have the final number after our last call tonight. All right. Hey, Nestos. Welcome, and happy Wednesday to you as well. Appreciate you being here and modding for me on today. Hey, Muffin. Oh, Muffin said, I'll be back. You're probably back now. Okay, I'm trying to get down. Okay, here we go. Hey, Miss Lady, how are you? Hey, Victor DeVille, thank you for being here and modding for me on today. I appreciate it. I gotta hurry up, Vicky. I saw you have your live schedule for tonight as well. Hey, B. Williams. Okay, yes, Muffin is back. Hey, TX Toy. Hey, Bible Lady. I made it to the front porch on time today. Yes, you did. I'm here for the lemonade. Yes. You know, we got Miss Sour Lemon ready to give law advice. Okay. Hey, Old Man Johnson's Farm. Hey, Chick-fil-A gal. Hey, Miss Helena. Hey, Lee old lady. Even though I've kind of spoken to some of y'all, I got to do the formal hello. Thank y'all again for letting me know it was Aries because sure, Google wasn't working for me today. I'm going on a couple's trip to Vegas. That's all. Oh, this weekend? Yeah, I did ask if anybody had anything coming up big or any birthdays. Okay, have fun. I'm gonna have Vic to the Veil be looking out for you. Hey Nola. Hey Sassy Sue. Yeah, I'm like, how they gonna put Virgos up there? And I literally just put in what zodiac sign is after Pisces. The first thing up is Virgos. Is for people. What the hell? I knew that one right though. Weekend plans are barbecue and boots on the ground. Where your fans at? Okay. I want me a fan. I gotta get me one made. I'm gonna put Lady T-Bug on there. Okay. Where them fans at? Woo! I want one so bad. I gotta get the flipping the wrist though right. Hey, cross country cruise her. Child, did y'all see that Jess with the mesh drama? I saw it last night when she was live, and I was just like, okay, you know, I try to look at things from both perspectives, and I understand what Jess is saying. I understand the situation, but I just think, you know, when she did come to the Breakfast Club, she was pregnant. She went out on maternity leave. So kind of was awkward, I guess, for me for that, because it's like, dang, soon as she came, she was out, you know, having a baby, breastfeeding, recovering, you know, getting things ready. And then when she did return, she was remote. She wasn't physically there. So I get it though. I get it. I get why she feels the way she does, but that often happens in workplaces when people are out on extended leave, no matter if it's from having a baby or surgery or whatever, you know, things do shift. You know, I don't feel like you come back to the same thing once that happens. But I get why she feel that way, but I think um being a professional in a professional position that she's in, she should have let her management handle it. If you are in your feelings, don't take it out on your coworkers. You know, have your management to talk to the hiring, you know, the person that hired you, because then that's when you can get clarification on what's really going on. But for me, if my damn checker ain't changed, I ain't got no damn problem. Because as long as I check my EFT, my electronic deposit, and my checker, it's the same, baby. You can have 20 more folks up here. Just give me my damn check. But that's just me. Hey, Jay Blake. Weekend plans at the beach. Okay. The porch got it very own. Speak on it and do. Yes, a hot mess, but kind of understandable. Yes, it is. Just not on the platform, in my opinion. I agree with you. I'm not saying that her feelings should be swept up under the rug or they're not justified. However, when you have a job that you sign a contract for, if nothing in your contract is being violated, most likely my coins, I don't have no problem, okay? But I get it. I'm not trying to dismiss her feelings, but I get it. Hot topics, okay, that's a suggestion for our preview before we get into the content, okay? Taking my granddaughter to the beach and flea market this weekend. Okay, so y'all gonna be outside this weekend. I was supposed to go to Atlanta because one of my good friends from childhood just purchased a home last year, and she's having her housewarming on Saturday. But the person that I was going with, her husband's mother, her mother-in-law passed away. So then I tried to get my daughter to ride with me, and she was like, no. So I'm gonna have to just give her a gift because I don't really want to go by myself. I walk today on my break. Yeah, in front and from now on. Okay, so that's what I did today as well, chick. And then I walked a little bit when I got off from work because I'm trying to get back to getting my 10,000 steps that I haven't gotten in probably about 6-7 months at this point. So I'm trying to work my way back up to that. So I walked on my morning break and my afternoon break and then after work, but I was still at work. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Hey, Esau. Yes, we are winning on this Wednesday. Yes, ma'am. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Hello. Hey, Florida girl. Hello. Which pimp? Is that a question? Hey, Kim, how you doing? She say, damn. Y'all, I'll get caught up with y'all comments from the pimp chill. Them women could have took him out. He don't look like his pimp ain't that strong. Hey, Sanders. I hope she's misbehaved too. Good evening. Okay. Trying to make sure I speak to everyone. Bank, hey Bank, about to leave my black job. Let me switch devices so I can listen on my way home. Please do so. Hey Cotton Candy Curls. Hey the tall diva. They say, woo, child. He giving baby powder on the hands for the pimp slap. And I say, yeah, girl, he giving LeBron. He chopped up. Yeah, they bought the big piles. B. Williams, you ready to cut up today? Sure. I think y'all gonna be this gonna be another laugh fest, honey, because I was too tickled throughout this whole entire series, seeing how Nesto feel disrespected, mocked, he and his feelings, and I love that for him. So I've been too tickled. Textbook felony traffic stop and a charge for the suit. Yes. Now, why are you surprised? Why charge his ass for wearing them sagging pants? How he gonna run behind somebody with the pants sagging? It's worse from the front. Okay, I'm glad I wasn't looking too hard. Smell like polo cologne. Baby, he smelled like Root. That's what my daddy used to wear when I was growing up. And it was Old Spice. Baby, he giving Old Spice. Green tweed, I bet. Dang. All that expensive jewelry, and he looked dusty still. Yeah, bought off the back of women. That's true. Shit, Nesto ain't don't seem so bad right now. This what the pimp's really giving. I'll take Nesto, okay. I just know he gonna run off on the plug on me. He ain't gonna put no hands and put no pow on me. I know them teeth ain't brushed and the crust in the eyes. Hey, 80% sea malls. Did you catch on to what we were watching? Loosen the cuffs. How nice, child. They was buttering him up. You'll be down to the station in a little bit. Go ahead. How tall are you? He already playing good cop, bad cop. Okay. Who was in the car? One of his 304s. And then he got the nerve to make them tattoo his name on their face. Oh no. Yes, we can see it. Okay. I was sure trying to point over there, and I got this loud green cursor so y'all can see it. The officer is very cordial. I love that. Baby, he giving Southern. Is he from the South? The young pimps don't know when to let the hicks go. Yes, Vicky. He said, that's my property. Hey, I'm not Joe in the chat. Welcome to Winning Wednesday on the front porch. I absolutely hate when they continuously talk, asking all those ridiculous questions. Sancha, I'm with you because listen, you should be a G at this, sir. You already know what comes with the territory. And why are you trying to even give off that you're already trying to set up a alibi as to not driving a car when they really ain't told you what they pulled you for? They just said it's an investigation with the car. I wasn't driving our car last night. Baby, remain silent, please. Plead the fifth. Did you see the one that was breaking down his on live in cops raided his apartment on live? No, I was, like I said, I was looking for something to listen to while I walk, and this popped up on my news feed on YouTube. So I was like, what is this? And I saw Pimp, they had me right there. Because I was actually gonna talk about something else today. Hey, let's talk about it all. I'm not giving him the out of mental health issues. He's a gorilla pimp, okay? If she wants to stop, let her go. He's a monster. Yeah, and they say he will be on live with the Pow Pows and saying which one y'all think I should use on this 304. Sounds like a PIMP. I don't know what you heard about me, okay, in my 50 Cent voice. They said can't get $1 out of me. Okay. I'm sorry. What? And what the F yes, earning in a day or in his lifetime. Right. He got a quota. Okay, like the call center. You cannot come home with less than 2K per day. Okay. And I mean, hell, what is they keeping? Hey, Friday in the bushes. Again, can't wait for the panel. Yeah, they're going to show out today. I already know. 15 years ain't enough, to be honest. He has 2 different 15-year sentences. You may have made this comment, though, before I clarified that. So it's really going to be 30 years. And then he had a 25 years of supervised release following, being released from jail. I don't know if he's going to go to federal prison first and then state prison. But sure, by the time he get out, if he make it out, he'll be an old ass man. Yeah, not a face brand like a slave. Yes. Yep, Vic at 9:30. Thank you, Vicky, for the clarification. Hey, Miss Buckeye. Hey, allegedly in Harmon. I'm here for the tea and no biscuits. Okay, there she go. Hey. Jess is correct in her feelings, but the cursing was wild and unprofessional, in my opinion. But to me, that's just like talking to your coworkers. What do you want me to do? You got to take that up to management because that's above my pay grade. You know what I'm saying? Like you being jealous of a coworker, that's kind of personal. And what do you want me to do? Quit my job? I try to look at it from both perspectives, but I do get why she feel the way she do, though. I'm not gonna dismiss her feelings. Jess was wrong, and those 2 clowns set her up. Envy and Charlotte, baby. When I tell you they 2 laughing hyenas, okay, that's the nicest way I could put it. Here's the thing I learned professionally: don't pick your replacement and let it be someone more qualified or talented than you. That's where Jess messed up. It's politics. It's really politics. Every job has politics, in my opinion. Okay, and I've been working for a little some time now, and it never fails. And I've been on employee side and I've been on management side. And people have been out. I've had one employee had a brain aneurysm. She had to be out for about 12 weeks. She actually returned to work and she just had a side of her head shaved off. She's a miracle. She made a not 100% recovery, but she was amazing. It was amazing. I didn't think she was gonna come back, but she did. And I don't supervise her no more, but I still keep in contact with her. I've had people that have babies, cancers, and things like that. And the person, you're right, Vicky, because sometimes if you don't have multiple people at that same position level and you have to distribute that work to someone in a lower position, baby, depending on how hungry they is, they will be coming for your job and they be pointing out every damn thing they think you done wrong. And I be like, oh God, you trying to get this lady job. But most likely when you come back, things sometimes it's just not the same. They've redistributed work, change things around. But not to dismiss how Jess feel, because I do feel that she has legitimate feelings. It's just that what do you want your coworkers to do? Okay, handle that behind the scenes with the bosses that actually sign your check. Bingo. Charlotte has been a clown for a long time. I agree. I used to really like him, but he's there for the drama and is. Hey, Latita, in the bushes listening. If you move your feet, yeah, you just might lose your seat, okay? Or have to share your seat, okay? I like it. I like that, even though I, altered it. That is true, though. There must be some other reasons why he's still there. These people are emotionally mature and intelligent. Pipe and tea, okay? I'll be out with my mom this weekend. Oh, I'm happy to hear that, Vicky. Hey, Tea Talk. Oh, that's a suggestion for okay, Tea Talk. Gotcha. My girl said I'm grounded this weekend. Oh, you can't go outside. Hey, Miss E, thank you for being here and modding for me on today. There is a right and a wrong way to do everything. This was not good. She will be the losing end. Right. And then, okay, let me just finish. It's not what you do, but it's how you do it. I agree with that because you don't want to get the reputation in the show business world, okay? Because pretty much with in a regular job, that's not public, as show business is, you don't want to get that name, like Monique. Speaking of Monique, I saw she tried to pen a letter to Tyler Perry after he you know did all those things with the Queen Jill Scott, and I did not feel that was the time or place for her to even step in and take that moment away from Jill Scott. So look at her. You know what I'm saying? She got this reputation. People don't want to work with her. People, give her the cold shoulder. They don't respect her. And Jess is still young. I don't want that to happen to her because I do feel like she is very talented. Hey, Mistress Monica. She told the woman to shut up, basically mean girl energy. Girl, and Laura said, my mama don't tell me to shut up. Okay. Hey, real zesty little dude. I love that name. Hey, CW. Hey, Chanel. Hey, Ducky Dexter. I was thinking Brute Cologne. Hey, Tasha B, you just did time. We had a little we've been doing our preview content. Hey, Sawyer, boots pimping ain't easy, but somebody gotta do it. Hey, Mississippi Shell in the ATL. There she go. Jess' feelings are understandable, however, very unprofessional. As an HR manager, thank you for speaking out from that perspective. That is not the way to resolve work issues. But what are your coworkers supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? They replaced her while on maternity leave. She has a claim there. Do she? Because if they didn't, I guess it depends on what's in her contract, but she still was getting her paycheck. Okay, so it's not like they said, oh, we're going to pay you less and pay Lauren more. You know what I mean? They just never put Lauren back in the background. Hey, Al. Yep, just acting like she's working at McDonald's broadcasting like that. Right. Because I just don't know what harm was done to her that she would have a case against someone else. These celebrities now have to get jobs like us, regular folk, and don't know how to play the game. That's why I said it's really politics. Because for one, Lauren could say, I'm working in a hostile environment. She has went on live. She told me to shut up. And I'm just doing my job. Like, because that's my go-to. I feel like I've been threatened. I'm in a hostile environment. Good evening, Miss Mad About Music. But y'all, now without DEI, I may not be able to say that no more. But Lauren turned around and told Charlamagne to shut up twice. She should have that job protection, but they're not trying to get rid of her. So what's job protection? Because where my job, baby, this the 5%, like, or other duties that everybody have to, do. Oh, you're saying if they let her go? Well, it depends on what's in her contract. Because I have things in my contract that I could immediately be let go for. It doesn't matter. Right. You can't replace someone while I don't leave. Depends on how things are written up. I don't like how Jess handled this. Even with FMLA, your job is protected, but if you're at a position that has to be done, because looking at it from the employee, and not just in this situation, but have y'all ever been on a job where somebody's been out for 6 months and you're doing their job and your job too, and you're not getting paid for it? Okay. So I just look at it from both perspectives. Miss Boogie Down, good evening. In the bushes, Penny Proud, that's how you know it's staged. You think it's staged. 6 weeks or whatever, maternity leave. Jess is the one with the problem. No one has a problem with her. She's the one that went on live and, of course, addressed it on the show. I know on my job, after 13 weeks, they can replace or downgrade you if they want. Yeah, because if you have a job that still has to be done while you're out on maternity leave, is it supposed to stop until you return? Oh, okay. She feels she is being slow fired. Yeah, but what can your coworkers do about that? That's my thing. Hey, chocolate drop, creating a hostile situation, forcing her out. She created the hostile situation. She's the one that spoke out. It started with her. And she's the one that told the person that was doing her job while she was out to shut up. I hope they aren't working you too hard. No, Miss Boogie Down can't be working that hard. But I do get why she feel that way. But again, going to your coworkers and attacking and speaking out on your coworkers is, to me, it's not the move. You handle that with your HR department, because at the end of the day, if she does have something in her contract where they can let her go, she, to me, they may have had things going on behind the scenes, but she bought it outside of that, but I don't really know the full, of course, 100, because we didn't get everything, in her live and them talking about it on the Breakfast Club, but I just still don't understand, unless they're in a position to get rid of her, and that's Charlemagne, Envy, and Lauren. Why are your feelings their issue? You go to the person that hired you, the person that signed your contract. I don't know if she had management, but she probably could have had her management to also handle it. But I'm still not trying to downplay her feelings, because I do feel like she has legitimate feelings. My mom always said there is a time and a place for everything. Oh, what happened, Baba Lady? She's replaceable, and the story is not. See, stop acting like a Leo Bank. It's not like she is curing cancer or something. Okay, y'all. This is our 4th part in our A Day in the Life of a Convict Test and Trials. Vic to the Veil is the first contest winner. Nobody else picked up when Miss Shirley say it's test and trials, but Vicky. Okay, so we're gonna go with that. We still have our second contest that's going on. Y'all got y'all numbers together, because we about to get into it. And this one gonna definitely be another laugh fest. I was too tickled listening to it again last night, making sure everything was gonna flow. Y'all ready for it? Nesto gonna snap again. He hung up yesterday, baby. Ding, 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 ding. Round 4. Okay. Nesto hung up, baby. She was over there skinning and grinning and mocking him, and he got so frustrated, he banged on her. And then he called his brother from the same mother, allegedly, and said that I need you to go down there. Never really asked Lamont for the money, and told him that he wanted, him to cover her flight and her expenses while she was there sitting up in BC office, okay, all day with her snacks, diaper, her her diaper powder and her damn diaper wipes. Okay, so let's get into it. And we are still on the same day. Okay, I just want to say that again.
Please enter the area code and phone number you are calling now. Please hold.
You think she made a bad decision?
Please wait while your call is being connected.
Yeah, the diaper bag, baby, the diaper rash, the baby food, because you know she can't eat too heavy. So she gonna have some baby food in there too.
Please hold. Hello. This is a collect call from
Nesto.
From the bugaboo.
an inmate at the Cobb County Adult Detention Facility. Your current balance is $12.81. This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Yeah, she was not there that long.
Hi,
You know what? I'm going to have to retire that name because the way motherfucker beat me in the head.
Oh, he said he gonna have to retire that name the way they beat him in the head. What you gonna be next? Burrito? Okay, what time he called him? Who that? Burrito? She's so happy he called her back after hanging up on her.
Nesto. Hey, Ernest.
Whatever they want to call me. They call me dog and shit now.
EJ,
Yeah.
listen. I don't know why I have to call you EJ. Ernest Jr.? They never called you EJ?
I don't know.
He not gonna
How
say
do you
nothing
not know?
about
You
his
don't know.
damn youth.
You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm just so disgusted and busted. You know, listening to the DJ.
Oh my God, you sound defeated. You sound defeated. Okay, so
No,
let me tell you some news. Okay,
Okay.
let me tell you some news because I talked to Norris. Okay, your brother
What?
said he was in the middle of something. He gonna get back with me on that
Okay.
today.
Okay.
So I talked to Norris, and Norris says
Who is the Norris?
they can take up to 4 years to charge you on those charges. At 90 day, whatever. I don't know where you got that from. He said
Hey, Black Rose.
they can take up to 4 years. The problem, it could be several things. It could be a backlog of cases that, or it could be lack of evidence. He also said that your attorney,
The Destin,
his job is to defend what the prosecutor is saying or to go against the evidence that the prosecutor is bringing forth. Not so much as to talk to you. So talking to you, he could discuss what's going on. But he said, in this phase right now, until you get indicted, you're at a standstill. So the 4 charges or 5 charges that you have indictments on, once you go to court on that,
Alfredo,
you can file his discovery and all of that other stuff, which will make the prosecutor put out his evidence. All his evidence has to come forth on discovery, right? But it's only going to be on those cases that you're indicted on. So because you got those other cases that are just in limbo. I got some.
He was getting beat in the head.
I was looking at my hands. Oh my gosh. Okay, so
looking like old lady hands.
Kind of muscular.
They what?
My hands.
They
kind of muscular.
They look
muscular.
your age.
What's that mean?
Like
They
you,
fat or something?
Muffin.
Muscular. Muscles. Muscular.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Like my arms. Like my arms came back, so my arms were like a lift weight. For some reason, I don't know why I've always said that.
Girl, stop lying. Come on now.
The boniness, right? So anyway, yeah. So the prosecutor, he said, just play whatever game they're gonna play. But he said mainly, only thing he can do is whatever the prosecutor put out there. Then he puts on his defense against the prosecutor. Meaning, if the prosecutor says, he was eating Apple Jacks in the middle of aisle 2, then that's when he defends or he debates what the prosecutor brings forth as evidence. And so it kept resonating. But he said they took over $1 million. I said, yeah, right. So that resonated in your head, right? And he was like, yeah. I said, of course. Because if you say what it really is in the article, I said, which most 99% of the time, all news article is embellished because the news is more so for entertainment more so than truth. The news being truthful has,
thank you.
well, I don't think the news is ever truthful because it's a weapon to control people, like the actual TV news. Paper news, the same thing. I said, the same thing happened to my best friend. I said, in the paper, they put $6 million. She defrauded $6 million, IRS, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, shit, $6 million. But then when I went to court with her, it's $1 million. Oh, but no, the paper said $6 million. We all get $1 million from. Actuality, it was $1 million, which is still a lot of money, but $6 million is hella high. You get me? And that's all you see in the papers is $6 million, $6 million, $6 million.
Okay.
He said, yeah, that's true. I said, that's just, he said, what they were saying, I was like, they just trying to get more people to come forth. Because he was saying something, he misread the article, you know?
Right.
Well, he does workers' comp.
I said, no, it's basically they're trying to get more people to come forth, or people to come forward, you know? So if it's $1 million, that's the case right there. I don't. That right there holds this much time. We don't need anything else. You know, let's go with this and we're good. You know, but he's saying it could be 4 years instead of that. I don't know what 90 days came from.
No, I got that part. I'm talking about
on here.
So it's the same thing with the other stuff. He's got
the 90 days is you get a bond hearing every 90 days. Like that's a must. You don't have to file a motion. You get a 90-day bond hearing. Nesto over there mush mouth talking and mumbling and mixing up words, and that's on him. But that's what he mean by the 90 days.
He's got to file, or it can be 4 years on those, right? But we have up until 4 years to charge you for those. After 4 years, we have to dismiss. So what you have to work with is getting bonded on your cases that have you in there, and then just going to court on whatever it is they end up indicting you on and just fighting that. Which everything that they got you on, I don't know the money amount, because the money amount determines time or severity of the case.
She finally understands what's going on here, I believe.
So I don't know what the actual amount is. And your attorney don't know either until he files discovery. He doesn't know what the prosecution has, which I know that. Once he files discovery,
you do?
which won't be until after November, then that's when they show their hand. They have to show their hand. So right now, they don't know anything unless he says it, like the little stuff he was saying in court. Not to say that was truthful, but that's just something that he was saying out of his mouth. You get me?
Right. But I got that part. I'm talking
I'll do
about
it on Monday.
6 counts I'm talking about. That's all I'm concerned about.
You got to get bond. He got to file a motion to bond you on that.
That's all I'm concerned about.
And he said, depending on your record, your past, that can determine. Which I already know that, but you already got on 5 year conspiracy charges. You already got a bond on, so that's the most serious of all charges, the conspiracy.
Right.
So it's just a matter of them stop trying to let you sit in jail.
They just
why they even care. Like, let them out. You know.
It's a kick. That's what it is. It's a kick. So.
Right. It's like you would think you did something to somebody related to them and shit.
Well.
They take everything a little too extreme.
Well, all I know is I just need to talk to my attorney. You know, I can talk to him because he's right. He can't do shit until.
He can't do anything until you get indicted on those other charges. But what he can do is he can file a motion to get you out on bond. Then he can get you a hearing for bond. And that's what you really want at this point.
That's it. The other stuff, I'm not really concerned about that. I'm concerned about getting my bond, what I'm due process to, showing evidence or whatever they need to show, and that's fine. But right now, I'm just due process wrong. That's it.
You said they're gonna put you on house monitor. That's part of the conditions of your bond.
Yeah, all you gotta do is look it up. It'll tell you everything.
You finna tell us.
It should show everything I got going on.
I can't look it up. They got a funny system.
Now, she's not lying about their system.
Their system is funny. I don't like their system. They don't talk like other states shit talk. Georgia got some fucked up shit.
As much as she called down, now she could ask them to do her walkthrough, honey, because she called every damn 5 minutes, right? Okay, now he finna reveal some information. And after this, I don't feel sorry for Nesto no more. Not that I ever did, okay? But I'm just saying, this is when I knew that his ass is be faking.
I was like, ew, I don't like that state. Anyway,
No, I have to be on the monitor. I got to be a house arrest, all that stuff, and I can't live in Fulton County. That's what they told me. So, and I have to get on late monitor 42 hours, 42 hours or something before they let me go. So I know they told me all that. So I'm fine with it. If I got to sit down till it's over with, I ain't got no problem with doing none of that.
Of course, no, you gotta sit in the house and sit in the cell.
Yeah, so I ain't got no problem with all that. So my thing
is due process is what Erica got.
Fairness, like everybody else get their fairness.
Hey, being renditions.
You can say whatever you say, arrest me, whatever, but I should be able to get a bond and sit at home or whatever and to continue on my life until it's time to go to court. That's due process.
Okay, so if you get a hearing and get you bonded out next week, they're not going to release you until you get all that other stuff squared away, an address.
No, I got all that.
Okay.
Yeah, I got all that. If I got to go stay on my house or whatever I got to do, I got an address.
Right, B.
So
okay.
I just cannot go to Fulton County no more. That's all she said. Do not go to Fulton County no more. Let's have to go to work, contact the DA or whatever if I have to come through there. That's exactly what she said. It's going to be a court order anyway. I have to read it. So.
That's so strange.
Yeah, but I also know that, yeah. It's like I went to court Monday. It's a thing. So what you call it? The court reporting thing. It'll tell you. You can pull it up, and everything was said in the courtroom that day, or my court day. It'll pull up.
Your transcript.
So that should be out by Thursday. I know that.
So you had the transcript all the while. They pulled it up for you, Nesto, and you've been on here, making them call your lawyer 11 times a day, and you already had that, and you already knew that. Testing trials.
Okay.
So that's why I wanted him to. He can pull it up for you.
Your Dookie process.
I just need him to file a motion for your bond. That's all.
Yeah, but
get the hearing for your bond.
But I need a speedy bond. It's called speedy bond.
Hey,
surety.
Yeah.
Surety, like sure.
No. I'm talking about like he can get a file for me a bond hearing next week. I could be on the court docket just that fast.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's up to 10 days. I mean, it can be 3 days, 4 days, 5. It's just up to 10 days before that you have be heard on it. I googled that.
And that's what I need. Listen, man. Folks can say anything on the fucking phone, but when you're in their face, they can't do that. And that's what I'm trying to say. I know. I already told my brother. I know you. I already explained to him. You as strong as I got to defend me on what I'm on, and you got your facts together. This ain't no slick shit. Ain't about doing none of that. This is fact.
Right.
So that is fact. You just told me.
Mhm.
So that's what I need. I need help on that, so I can deal with the rest.
What's that, person?
Yeah, that's all I need. If I get that done, and you can file that 10 days, I'm cool, and I go to court. I know what I got to go to court on. I already know what's going to happen with that. And I also know you can get a bond on that, a state bond as well. I know that. You can get a bond even if you're indicted. You can't get a state bond. It goes to a higher court. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, like I said, I ain't saying nothing wrong on the phone. I just speaking fair of the law. I can't get a bond. I know that.
Well, they're listening on the phone today. Because they know when shit happens, they stir up conversation. And they want to listen and see, oh, is he going to slip up and say something? Listen in.
Yeah, I know, but I ain't saying shit wrong. I'm just trying to give you some help.
You ain't doing shit, so ain't nothing to say.
Yeah,
that's all.
So it is what it is. So
it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm just trying to do what I got to do and let it come on. I always do. And you know what say? Oh man, I know you can do it. I'm so sorry. I hear shit every fucking day. I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I didn't know what happened.
Thank you.
All that shit. I hear shit all the time.
Do you hear that all the time?
Man, I hear that every shit. That shit all my fucking life. I'm so sorry. You know, if I would have knew better, if I would have knew, you can't listen to everything what everybody tell you either. So it is what it is. Yeah.
Show me the tail.
Show me the tail. So I don't want to. I'll tell you, I'm good with my lawyer. I know all the rules you just said that your lawyer friend just told you. I know all that. I'm cool with all that. I want to say I hear you. I know all that. But I'm not finna call them and say, hey, I'm done with your ass. I'm firing you.
No, but you know what? That's fine and all, but he should have said something. At least communicate that. That's all.
Right. And I got that.
If you say, right, you say what it is, and that's fine. If that's what it is, okay, cool. He said, you know, I can't do nothing. They know you're talking to him until he get invited because I got to see what they talking about, and then we'll know what we.
He did tell him that. That's how you think he know, because he told him he playing on your top, girl, and you ain't picked up on that yet.
That's fine. All right, bet we'll go with that. But just to just not say nothing.
He didn't say that, and I got that, and you're right.
He did say that.
Part. You know, it takes 2 seconds to say that and be like, okay, no problem. Good. Thanks for letting us know.
But see, here's the thing. Here's the new going thing for the lawyers now. They don't even fucking talk to their clients no more. You know, folks be like, man, I ain't signed no paperwork. I ain't did nothing. I just went to the courthouse. I don't even know. Do you know how many people I done seen come from the courthouse?
But did they end up with a plea or did they get found not guilty?
Yeah, that's true.
That's the question.
Listen, please, probation, all type of shit. They come back to the cell and they be looking drunk. They don't even know what the fuck went on. They don't even know what the fuck went on.
Or you
it
know.
ain't like it used to be no more. You done signed something, you got a copy, they got a copy. It ain't like that no more.
Oh, it's changed.
Huh?
Yes, it's changed.
Yeah, it ain't nothing like that shit no more. So that's why I'm stressing the fact to have my facts together. Because I know everybody trying to come at me because who I'm married to. I know that part. If I wasn't married to who I'm married to, they won't be fucking with me like this.
No.
And I know that. And she says too. She know it. So guess what? I can't see him beat nobody in the head because that's what I signed up for. So it is what it is.
What do you think that's what it is? I don't know. I'm just asking you. I don't know.
Come on, man.
I'm not from Atlanta.
It ain't about that. It's about if you got something going on to make your case or make you look good. Come on, man. Come on. Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
That's what I'm saying. Make it make sense.
I
don't know.
How you, Leo lady?
Well, it makes sense. It makes sense. Straight up. I mean, I'm cool. It is what it is. They want to throw my ass on no fucking TV. Come on, think about all that shit. Come on.
Well, they didn't mention her at all, so.
You ain't got to. Who everybody.
And then I've seen an article that says, is Shirley Strawberry's husband in jail? And it said no. I saw that 2 days ago.
Why is that funny?
Come on now.
So, I mean, they haven't linked it. They haven't put it out there. And then the only article that I did see said, no, he's not in jail.
Man.
And I was like, maybe 5 months ago. But the article was like recently, like just like a couple days ago. So.
I don't even care.
You know.
Yeah, I don't care about that. People is people. I done seen judges, I done seen lawyers, I done seen them get prosecutors as well, doing some crooked shit. I done seen all that. So, yeah, I done seen all that through my time. So, ain't nobody fucking. But anyway, let's get back to the basics what I was just trying to say for the phone cut off because I don't want to kill the energy. I got to stay positive. I want you to stay positive. And
right,
we don't keep everything kosher bullshit, but that's what I need.
Kosher
I definitely need that. I get my bond, I'm good. Then I can sit my head down in peace and just relax for 5-10 minutes and just let whatever God got for me go. And guess what? Say what I got to say. That's all I can do.
Are you going to get a job?
Yeah, I ain't trying to prove nobody. I'm too over that. I'm gonna let the ball roll the way it roll, and let it be what it's gonna be. So I'm just trying to yeah.
Oh my God.
Get my due process. That's all that's right for me. Like I said, I ain't killed no motherfucking body. If I kill somebody or rape somebody or did some old stupid ass shit like that, then okay, I can see that. But this shit they locking me up for, that don't make no motherfucking sense.
All right, I think you're gonna get out and cash a check.
Thank you. Come on now.
You might get out and cash a check. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay,
yeah. So what I'm saying is, that's why I get mad. People think they know you. They don't know you. They're just looking and assuming and shit. So, but anyway, long story short, that's what I need. I just need to get my fast speed process on my bond here because I'm due to that. I'm past 90 days going off. I'm ready at 4 months. So I suppose I got my bond yesterday.
Yeah,
trial, not a bond.
What'd you say?
You should have done a bond. You should have done a bond the first time you went out because an ankle monitor is an option if they need to keep up with
trial, not a bond.
Yeah, so that's what it is. And I don't, to be honest with you, I don't even think he know. I don't even really think he know what happened. To be honest with you, I really I don't know. From honesty, I don't, because the shit done been flip flopped so goddamn many times.
Right. Well, the article throw you all over the place. It say real estate, then it say this, then it's. I'm like, well, what the fuck is the case? Then it says this, then the charge is credit repair. Okay, they ain't mentioned none of that on the news. Credit repair. So it's a credit. What the fuck is it? Is it credit repair? Is it real estate? Is it build your brand? You know, is it build your brand? They promise to build your brand, but they don't come through. Okay, a lot of people promise to do shit like that and they don't come through. It's called, you know, that's what it is. You just put your money out there and hope for the best.
No.
I mean, shit happens. I mean, the documents, all of that. I was trying to pinpoint what the real.
He just let her say any and everything. You put your money out there, it's a risk there. I mean, you win, you lose. Oh, well, it's civil. Okay, but he was telling Shirley, hush, hush. Don't talk about the case on here. We can't talk about nothing on here.
Real crime was that they're trying to say that is the crime, but it just sounds like it's speculation.
Well, that's what I'm gonna say. Like I said, I just need to be able to fight my case on the street. That's it.
On the street, because nobody want to be in no motherfucking couch.
No.
Oh my gosh. But the thing of it is, like I said, they want you in county so they can hear your conversation, so they can try to get more information. They'll plant somebody next to you so you can talk to them and hopefully secure their case. That's the only reason I can see why they would want you in county, because they need more information. They need you to talk. So let's just listen to all this phone conversations.
Yeah, that's what that is. Get a thirsty person, but that ain't happening because I don't talk to nobody in the way. So that I ain't worried about that. No, I don't talk thirsty. About what? Talking about what? They're looking what they're seeing, but that's all they can see is what they look at. And they done really put me out there now. Hey, is that you on TV? No, motherfucker, that ain't none of me.
They know that's you, wankster.
Okay,
oh, they say that in there to tell people?
Yeah, man. I can't even walk out of I can't go to the nurse hall. I can't do shit. Hey, that's you. That's you.
I've been like, that's my twin brother. Don't play.
Man.
He in Fulton County right now. I call my county and call.
Man, it is what it is. They really put me in harm's way, to be honest with you.
How?
Really did.
How? Hey, Ernest.
I can't even talk about that right now. I'm going to keep them out.
No.
How is he in harm's way? Because you married to Shirley? Like, what the hell? Let's take a break. Flip side, if you weren't using her name for all your scams, your dumb beat wouldn't have been able to get away with the you are in jail for. Okay, Miss Boogie Down. Even stealing his butt. These help. Chick said he couldn't even deal. Let me go back up. Let me go up. Chick say, listen, he couldn't even get hard on his own. He can't do nothing by his damn self. But anyway, anywho, she definitely is. Yes, that's true. He said kosher bosher. Everything kosher motion. Focus, dummy. Yep, you unaliving people pockets. You kidding dreams, okay? LOL, bad lingo. Nesto be blocking all the jabs she trusts, okay, to throw, okay? She trusts to throw. And you can tell it bothers her. Right. She wanted him to say something about Shirley when she said, "Oh, I seen one article saying Shirley Strawberry husband," and then she what? Kiki, what's funny about that? Being a thief is a sin against God, prayer group leader. Well, we're gonna have to send it over there to the other Bible lady, not the one in the chat, to be an anal with you. Why am I trying to read this mess? Nesto, you lie so much. We're not sure of all the things that you have done. We do know you have 19 cycles of crime. Okay? It's all above scammer. Aggravated the F out of her. Sure, all of them. It's all of the above. The scam. The same thing she told her sister when she scammed her out of her money. He is a menace. He do not care. Sure. Yes, I just like you put your cat out there and no man still doing want you. Sonya thirsty enough. She too damn thirsty. Huh? He asked to move by saying he was feasible. Well, who is in this though? Sure, it ain't him. Don't want you. Okay, and still don't want you right here. And y'all steady talking. Go figure. Oh, please. Twin. That's what she did to her sister, used her identity. Sonya is an evil twin. She's not a real twin, I know. Twin brother, this chick is so immature and once again giving bad advice. So you wanting him to lie about having a twin brother, shaking my damn head. I can't believe he put his fate in her hands. Oh well. Hey, 14+1. This mad about music. Said I'm just laughing. The other Bible lady, wish she looked this good. Okay, y'all see the profile picture. Okay. I heard that. Okay, let's get back to it. The thirst is real, honey. And she thinks she is putting out a thirst trap for Nesto. And he's sitting over here just playing games.
Oh, you don't want listen. You don't want to be in isolation. Fuck that.
No, I don't want to do none of that. I just want to just.
I'm still trying to figure out why his life in danger.
Just get the fuck out and go on my life. That's exactly what I want. So it is what it is. But I'm just on my due process right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I don't know when you're gonna make that happen, but please make it happen for me.
She want the money. Did you get the money up?
Oh, I'm like Jesus.
Oh no, not Jesus.
What?
I said I'm like Jesus.
Yeah, you are. You
please.
Don't
flatter yourself.
With the facts. I know you're the best thing I got that I know what you're right, what you're saying. I don't even have a book in my face. I can tell if you're lying or not. I can tell you on some bullshit. So I know what you're saying. You're right. So like I said, I'm not gonna count everything out. So that's what it is. I'm sticking with my lawyer. I like what I like. I chose him for a reason, and I got to stick with him until this shit ends and pans out. I just think that this shit's so fucking overwhelming. Come on now. Look at it. First he started me a little shit. Now this shit done blow it all the way up on some whatever.
A grand.
Yeah. He's trying to get up out of there.
Come on now. That shit is overwhelming. It'll be.
Well, you know. Gotta make
like
it loud
Jesus.
for people to hear it. So gotta make it loud.
Oh.
Throw some numbers out there, $1 million. Oh, okay, well that's a lot of money.
Well, it is what it is. So like I said, you can't.
I'm like, okay, he bought ambulances, old ass ambulances. $1 million, really? Like, no, I don't think so.
Look at us, they about ambulances.
Thank you.
Help them people clear their case,
can't
girl.
tell, but okay. Show me the tail.
Well, you know what? It is what it is. When people don't see you around, know what they do? They get scared and think you done ran. That's in any fucking business that you ever do in life. Think about it.
Now he talking about the victims. They didn't see him around. They got scared because they thought he ran.
You know, the guy said, "Oh man, I don't know where they went. What happened to him?" Started getting scared. Same thing with Kanye. Kanye went to talking shit. Guess what? They done convinced him folks to leave his contract, get out of his contract and everything. Because somebody else was pushing their head. That's amazing, ain't it?
People, he's working with the Jews, you know.
Yeah, but guess what? Jews ain't did nothing to me. I got Jew lawyers. They ain't did shit to me. Yeah. So
everything come back to you, Nesto.
But anyway, please make that happen for me if you can. I'll greatly appreciate it.
I'm trying, darling.
Yeah.
When he called me back, I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm trying, and we will come tomorrow. Like if it was a short drive, I would drive, but
no,
that's too long.
That's way
that's
too long.
A short drive. Yeah, that's a long drive, because that's it.
No, you don't. That is a long drive, but I just feel comfortable that shit will work if he could see what's in front of him. He know he's a lawyer. He can see that. But sometimes we can do so much shit, and we can miss the ball on something. This was missed the ball. It's not even a what do you call that shit? Emotion and nothing on this. The ball has dropped somewhere, and it ain't fair. And I've seen so many people locked up right now. And
well, they all get the same date, so you can't put them all together because all the well, no, you don't. You got 3 different dates. So it's 3 different dates. It's the 7th, it's the 18th, and then it's the 24th of July. So I would just file 3 motions on all those 3 different dates. So they always try to say if they put it on the date of the offense. So I would have 3 motions for 3 hearings.
They missed the ball.
On all of those dates that have different dates.
Hey, design
on those offenses with different dates. So they can't even try to play me. I need one for everything that happened on the 7th, everything that happened on the 24th, and everything that happened on the 18th.
I don't know what my big sis said.
Doing that, all those
she may be babysitting.
Days and times. I don't even remember.
Well, that's what they say, how they group them. They group them on the date of the offense. So to be safe, that's how I would do it. I would do it on it because you're not a case. You get me? Because there's no indictment. So I would say, okay, so this is how y'all do it. Y'all put them together on the date of the offense. Then I would have, you got 3 different dates. I have 3 different motions filed at the same time. And they're going to put it all on one hearing, you know. But just to cover my shit, I'll have it all like that.
Yeah, but they supposed to did that shit. They supposed to did it already.
Right. Well, he said it this morning.
Yeah, he said it. He said it out of his mouth. I couldn't talk, but I heard it.
What did he say?
I just told you. He said, "Oh, I forgot." Or
you're talking about prosecutor said.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all that was on the docket. The lady said it. Hold on. She said it. When I called her, she said that's what the hearing was going to be on those things. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Did I delete it? I think I deleted it.
Why would you delete it? And you supposed to be helping him with his case. That makes no sense.
No, that's all right. You ain't got to go that far. You ain't got to go that far.
You don't think so?
Yeah, you ain't got to go that far. I'm just...
Also about self-deception regards to the fear.
Yeah, so you did...
One charge to another. Deception, operation of credit repair service organization, and that's by taking on one case. And on the other case, it's theft of services and also deposit account fraud, bad check, $1,500 or more. Any of those? Okay, so he didn't get indicted on any of the conspiracy. Yeah. And then his court hearings are just October 31st and then November 23rd. So November 23rd is
Yeah, she recorded the clerk.
Okay.
Hey, Sleepy Libra. Nope.
October 31st. October 30th. And what is that? On the month of the 31st, what are the charges for that? It's the conspiracy to commit a felony.
You have 1 minute remaining.
And also the deception. Well, it's so yes, it's the 3 counts of the conspiracy to commit a felony, and then yes, also the specified deception. So it's actually going to be 4 charges in the hearing. Yeah, everything. So he heard you on 4 charges yesterday?
Yeah, 4 charges.
Yeah, and he got a bond.
So that's what the book. So yeah, this one.
That's all you see. Okay. What you gonna do? You gonna come in the morning?
Yeah, I can. You're tired of talking now.
You can call me tonight if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, but listen, he did. I know he did right. He got me bond for all those 4. All those.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Oh, sure. Stealing and theft, that's all he do. Sticky fingers. Nesto, do you need permission to record in Georgia? No, it's a one party consent state. 1 minute, praise God. I will have recorded her too the way he needs to repeat it. But she's still not asking the right question because he's saying that they forgot to add some of his charges when he went to the bond hearing. And that's why he didn't get a bond on all his charges. Then, on the other hand, he said, I got a bond on all my charges. So what is it, Nesto? Praise be to God. He still will ask her after this call. Hearing Nesto the deceiver. And that is what he is. And you know, you act Sherry, so we gotta you know what? I will provide, okay? Next call. We're still in the same day. That's all I'm gonna say. Sherry said he's still
Please
gonna
hold.
ask.
Please wait while your call is being connected. Please hold. Hello. This is a collect call from
Nesto.
an inmate at the Cobb County Adult Detention Facility. Your current balance is $6.10. This call.
Vicky. Okay, y'all. Let's vote. Okay, who y'all think he calling? Nesto, he did not. No, he did not call her back. I would have not answered. Nesto is a bugaboo. Shirley is happy to be done with him. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay, drop down in the chat and put a 1 if you think he calling Cynthia back. Okay, put a 2 for no. Okay, that's all because of Vicky. Vicky like, no. I'll wait. $6.10. He had $12 at the beginning of the first call we listened to. So he's used half of that. Go call Shirley. Okay, 2 Lamont. Okay, 2 just no. Okay. Okay, I see y'all. Let me see if a few more drop down, and then I'm gonna hit play so y'all can see. Oh, so it's Sonya, Cynthia. Okay, okay. So we got look like the twos are the majority there. That says he's not gonna call her back. Let's see.
Call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Hello?
Yes, baby.
Okay, I ain't gonna talk long, but I wanted to state my facts when I say I have my facts together.
Take your facts.
My
Jesus.
facts is, I told you my lawyer handled his business, and I'm gonna tell you why I said that.
Hey
Because
Joseph, thank you
I
for
went
being
to
here.
court for 4 charges.
Back in 2015.
What?
Back in 2015?
No, I'm talking about yesterday.
Oh.
Are you drunk or something?
I don't drink.
She trying to be
Okay.
shy, so.
Hey. But you're going to have me start.
Go ahead.
I'm how you what?
You're going to have me start. Go ahead.
Only 6
Starving.
of us left. He can't
You're
talk
going to
long.
start drinking.
Oh, no, because I want you to have your fast together now. Because when I have my fast together, I got to keep going.
Oh. Hey, okay. I'm good. I went to the city today. Go ahead. But that's good news. You go ahead and tell me your news.
Okay. What I'm saying is, the man represented me right. I have a bond on 4 charges. But I don't have a bond on the 6 charges. Something dropped the ball. Why I don't have a bond on it because
Hey, Jet Black Straight.
When he knew that you got the case, the hearing on these 4, which we found out because by just calling and finding out, he should have put in a motion for the other one so that all that shit could have been heard, if not the next day. But together, he should have put in a motion for those remainder, so all that could have been heard. Even when the prosecutor claimed he dropped the ball on the other 6, he still could have filed because he knew, like I knew, when I spoke to her, what you were going to be heard on. He knew what you were going to be heard on as well. He could have been like, well, wait a minute. He got all these other charges. Because all them other charges are just as old. They're not brand new. You got a bond on your newest charge.
Right.
So, yeah.
I got a bond on 1.
Your first bond was your newest charge. They gave you the bond the next day. You got charged that one day. You went to court and you got bonded that same day. So and that was your newest charge. So everything old could have been bonded on.
Right. That's
but he's
what I'm
getting
complaining
new
about
charges
right now. That's why I'm complaining. Now you
every day.
Okay. So that's what I'm complaining about right now.
Right now.
Okay. That is it. Now, how is your day going?
My day going good.
Okay. What's going on with your plans?
I went to the city. I got all the paperwork that I need so I can go forward with the business and the licensing and my DOM, which is my grease trap. And I'm gonna have a meeting tomorrow. It's around 6-7 o'clock. My chef is coming over. We're gonna go over the menu because I need my menu to get my food license in order for me to get my liquor license. So we're gonna do that tomorrow. Go over the menu. Cause do you like cheeseburgers?
No, not really.
Oh my God! So it's this burger. It's a black and blue burger. Have you ever had a black and blue burger? A burger with blue cheese?
I guess so.
No, you haven't. Shut your old ass up. Nah. So when I was working at that place briefly, they have this. I like blue cheeseburgers. That's I like blue cheese.
Okay, so tell me about the plans again.
So I want so I gotta they're gonna send me an email because Marla will hook me up. Tomorrow I gotta sign these papers so I can get on my portal to look at to pull my plans because I got a new architect that I spoke with today. He said he's got a lot of work and he's gonna try to help me. So I'm gonna go give him the plans in PDF form tomorrow and try to give him a CAD version, which is a computer architect design version, where all he has to do is just tweak them because he already had 2 projects just recently passed at the city. So he knows how to work with the city. So it's whatever it costs, fucking paying it. And you want to throw $17,000 away on rent because we're going to pay him. Whatever this man wants, we're paying him. Because I need my plans to go through. So, that's it.
Okay. Congratulations.
99 years. Yeah, congratulations. Oh my God. It's just being poor is just overrated. God damn.
Okay, so you think you could please get here Thursday?
I'm about to be a dancer. No. Yeah, I'm trying to get there tomorrow. I think it was tomorrow. What's tomorrow?
The dancer name gonna be y'all.
I appreciate it. I so appreciate it.
I'm trying to go tomorrow. That's the plan. So your brother gotta come back and let me know what's what.
Where the money at? Where the money reside?
I talked to him. He said he gonna take care of it. He just don't talk to you.
No. That's a lie.
Yeah, that's what he say. I just said to me the other night. You know.
What? You gonna what?
He said to me the other night. You know.
He overnight.
Let me know tonight.
Oh,
you know.
He said he gonna let you know.
That's what I told him. I said let me know tonight because he ain't me know tomorrow. You know. So I gotta go tomorrow. There's a seminar. I wonder if your lawyer's gonna be at that seminar because the lawyer said it's a seminar tomorrow. So that's where he gonna be at the seminar.
Oh, I don't know.
With the quickness.
You know, they got to go to seminars every so often. They can keep their hours. Attorneys have to go to these seminars. They have to keep their credits up in order to stay an attorney. Yeah, you got to go to seminars. Whenever they come in town, you got to go to them.
Oh, okay, I got
It's just new things they teach them to keep them, you know, up to date with their practice.
Okay, that makes sense.
What's wrong? You have to...
No, I'm straight. I ain't.
My favorite bag of bones.
Taking it off.
Yeah. I'm straight. Yeah, I'm straight. I mean, I know the devil trying to come at me. I know that.
Not yet.
I know all that. So, but I'm strong. I'll be all right. But yeah.
Pray on it.
She making your eye twitch, man.
Yeah, I'm good. I already prayed on it. That's why I'm asking you to help me out. I already know that. It just makes sense. Everybody trying to do nothing slick. Everybody trying to get on here and don't do no crime shit. You're trying to get due process. You got all your facts on Google.
Google me, baby.
Yeah, that's all. I just hate that happened to my folks today. It's just sad. I feel like goddamn. What's that motherfucking name? I feel like that American gangster shit with Denzel.
I'm gonna call her
old crooked ass police were fucking with him.
Okay.
I feel like that today. Yeah.
Well, she not mad at you, is she?
No, it is what it is. Shit. I mean, you know, it is.
Yeah, you can't be helped.
No, I mean it's nothing I can do. I'm protective. You know, I'm not no.
He a lover, not a fighter.
Motherfucker. That's not my style. I'm protective. And everybody know that. They know that shit. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Trying to make me out of a fucking villain. And it's cool though. You got to do that. That's your job. So ain't nobody your friend when they trying to get at you. So I know.
That is true.
Yeah, I know that. So it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah. So I hope this happens. So I'll be all right then.
You'll be okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll call you tomorrow. I hope we call you back here later also. If you don't, text him back, call him back, whatever. But
I'll call me tomorrow.
All right. Have a good night. Thanks so very much. Love you.
Bye. Love you.
We got.
Thank you for using Global.
Do y'all think that this is the last call, or do we have more? Not Shitty Kitty. Hey, Lady Scorpion. You like the Ohio? The devil went down to Georgia. Nesto said they trying to kill him and make him a villain. Okay? The only thing he was protecting was his lies, and that's fact. Okay? Nesto gave her a stripper name, Old Handy Girl. Okay. She will come out with a tool belt. Y'all ready for the next call? Not really. That was the last call. So if y'all got them, the first person to drop down in the chat and tell me how many damn calls Nesto made in a day in the life of a convict. I was gonna be messy, but I'm like, hell no, they're gonna be like, I can't take no more. It's a 4-part series. We started on what, Sunday? Yeah, we set it off on Sunday. Oh, let me drop the link just in case somebody want to come up here. As we put this one to rest. Oh, muffin. Okay. Y'all got the same time. Okay. It's 11. Muffin, Lady Scorpion, and Jet Black Straight. Y'all got the same time. So I'm gonna have to just put lunch on all for all three of y'all. Muffin is first in the chat, but it's like the same time though. So it was like refreshing. It's 11. He made 11 calls in one day. So Victor DeVille won the title contest, test, and trials. And I'm gonna have to do it for Scorp. Y'all gotta have cash out. Lady Scorpion, Jet Black Straight. I missed somebody. It was 3 of y'all. Muffin. Message me on IG if you don't feel comfortable putting your cash out here in the chat. If you feel comfortable, that's fine. But if you don't, and then your lunch is on me. 11 calls. Okay, let me give y'all the time frame. And then I have a guest already ready to come up here and talk their ish. Let's see. What is 2154, y'all? That's the last call was made on military time 2154. And let me get you the beginning time. Okay. At the beginning of the day, the first call was made at 9:04 and the last call was made at 21:54. Yeah, 21:54. Shan, what's that? You military?
9:54.
He started at 9:54. Okay.
Yeah, because I think the phones turn off at 10 o'clock at night or something like that.
Okay, so he started at 9:04 a.m. and then he ended at 9:54 p.m. and it was a.m. and it was 11 calls. Yippee! Scorpion 78. Oh, yes, Lady Scorpion. And still no resolving out the 11 calls. I felt like it was 16. I do IG. Okay. I'm at Lady T-Bug, the same name. Yeah. Talking long and saying nothing. Shaking my damn head. Okay. 5011. You know, I kept saying 5011. I said, I better stop saying that. Okay. My IG name has a different name. Just put your name here in the chat in there so I know it's you. Okay. That was all in one damn day. I promise y'all. And thanks to the a subscriber here, they didn't give me permission to say their name, but I've seen them in the chat since we started this series. It was suggested by a subscriber that we do a life in a day of Nesto, but I added a day in the life of the convict, honey. And then Miss Shirley said, it's just testing trials, hon. It's just testing trials. So, okay. Go ahead, Shan.
First of all, since I wasn't here the day homegirl talking about, well, in Wayne County, Michigan, you wanted to catch a case in Wayne County, not Oakland County. No, ma'am. Because in Wayne County, Michigan, about 8-9 years ago, since we gonna go back because we gonna let you go back to when you were here. When you were here, they prosecuted a man for powering somebody that broke. Well, 2 guys broke in his house. He unalived one and piled the other one, and they prosecuted him. He won, of course, because the jury was like, "For real, you should have." But They did prosecute him. Miss Kim Worthy prosecuted him, and I ain't even know Kim Worthy. Fam, however, ma'am, you don't just get away with crimes, just go somewhere different. Actually, they prosecute you more in the Detroit metropolitan area than outside these other places. They give you chances and they give you try. Of course, you know that because in Cleveland Heights, they gave you several chances, ma'am. Several. So, girl, don't speak on my state and you don't know.
I told
Honey,
him you was gonna get him. I said Shan gonna get him.
she always in Detroit. And you didn't even live in Detroit, ma'am. I know all your addresses that's documented, ma'am. And you didn't live in Detroit. You never lived. Your address was never a Detroit address, ma'am. So you never, not even from Ohio to here to Florida, did you live in quote unquote the hoods or these cities that you keep screaming. You scream Miami. You don't live in Miami. You didn't never have a Miami address in Florida. You're screaming Detroit. You never had a Detroit address in Michigan. You're screaming Cleveland in Ohio. You didn't have a Cleveland address. You had a Cleveland Heights X bank. That's different than Cleveland. Period. Girl, you need to stop because you was not raised poor or low income. Not at all. You were not. You acted, but you weren't raised it. You do act it, but you weren't raised it because something is wrong with you, ma'am. And then today just took the icing on the cake because you're telling him the truth, but then you throw a lie in at the end. I said, oh my
Mm-hmm.
God. I was like, she was telling, you even said, okay, now she telling the truth. Then you throw in there, well, they can get you the bond on the, no, ma'am, they cannot. You get your bonds 90 days from the day you get the charge. That's when you get your bond. So every time they hit you with a charge, they don't have to give you a bond right away. What they give you is what they do in Atlanta called a first appearance. Here it would be an arraignment. There it's called a
Mm-hmm.
first appearance. And
Mm-hmm.
even in Florida, it's called an arraignment, but there they call it first appearance for some reason. So they didn't gave him all his first appearances. They don't
Yeah.
have to give you no bond until 90 days from the date of the charge. And you can file a motion on anything you want to. You can. If you
Yeah.
want to waste money on a lawyer. However, you know how they're going to answer your motion? With the
Denied.
date which coincides with the 90 days of your charge. And there's
Denied.
no, I've never heard in this country, and I was in the military overseas, of a speedy bond hearing. I said, what? I
I heard
even
of
had
a
to
speedy
Google it.
trial, but not a speedy
Girl,
bond.
had me thinking like they done came up with something new since I've been retired. Let me Google. I'm like, speedy bond? No, what this fool was talking about is when you're arrested, they can only hold you so long. So what a lot of places do is they arraign you right away and give you a bond hearing right away on small stuff. But it's something that she missing that she still ain't paid attention to none of us and probably be listening that when he got arrested, slow you. He was
Yes.
on bond.
Thank you.
That's different. We don't have to give you a bond hearing. We don't have to give you a bond because you were on bond when we arrested you. We can give you the hearing and just say, hey, you ain't getting no bond. You
Right.
got 19 cycles. You was on bond, and that's it. But see, he in there talking about they speak so fast you can't, your head be spinning. No, your head be spinning because you done done so much out here in these streets. You don't know who and what they talking about because Georgia actually does it. I would have liked to work there because it's almost like it's a secret what they charge you for if you don't get the warrant. Cause they ain't telling you nothing. Not even at these bond hearings, we wasn't really hearing much other than stay away from this person, this your bond, and if you get out, these is your conditions. And I'm like, dang, they ain't even
Right.
said nothing. You don't know nothing. I've been in court for decades and never have I ran across this because I don't know if it's just transparency or whatever the case may be. But
Mm-hmm.
Georgia ain't telling you nothing. They don't have to tell you. And I thought at one point it was Fulton County. So I just went out there and I be looking at other places. And no, that's what they do all across the state. They arrest you, They don't talk to you about nothing till you get up in that courtroom, and they have to. So I was like, wow. I was like, that's almost excellent, because you cannot forge a defense because you don't know why we got you here. And when you read the warrant, all you know is this what we picked you up on. You don't really know like how we gonna use it. You just know we picked you up because Gail said you converted her money or whatever. We don't You don't know what we got. You don't know. So you
Right.
can't make a defense. That's why Sonya actually told the truth when she said, well, they get you in there and they want you to talk. Yeah, they do want you to talk, because while they're building their case, while you sitting there for 3 to 5
Yeah.
years, they want you to talk. So what they're finding, you can corroborate what they're finding with your phone calls. Because Georgia is the most place that I've heard where they use the most jail calls on people. I saw them use it on this older Caucasian lady who did away with her husband. They used her calls. That's what they do. They use your calls and what you say in your calls against you, regardless of what you say. So if you go to jail in Georgia, it behooves you not to say nothing. Call somebody, do what they doing now. Hey, I love you. How you doing? Talk to you next week. Bye. That's it. Because
It's too
anything else,
late now.
I mean, it's too late for them. But if this is a word of advice, anybody go to jail, hey, how you doing? I love you. Hope you feel better. Stay prayed up. Lamont, stay prayed up. Keep your head up. Stay prayed up. Don't drop the soap. That's about it. And I was laughing because her lawyer friend
Oh, I
just
pulled them up.
the lawyer friend, I could tell what they did because I do it all the time. People call you, ask you questions. You get a brief outline and you say, well, it's this, and this. She did not tell that man the whole story. She just probably sent him a video of what was on TV and all that because he said, oh, if he stole $1 million, that's some time. No, he did not steal $1 million, and she ain't telling you the whole thing. He did $1 million worth of conversion. And he did do that because them provosts and stuff like that, them things, the old ones is $100,000. That Harley, them things cost money. So where they said he stole $1 million, he did. He just converted it. He never had $1 million in cash, but he did. And even with the stuff that Erica was doing, they're counting that as money with the evictions and all that. That's counted as a money transaction. That's fraud. So they don't but see, I guess her paralegal training from before, it didn't click quite, yet, because you're not even seeing the big picture, and you walking around here talking to people, and now you got this man up in here tweaking because he think everything you saying is real. So I'm surprised she didn't get him to catch another case behind bars, because he really think what she's saying is gospel. Yeah, I'm just trying to get up out of here because they didn't give me bond on them cases, on them charges. They don't have to, Nesto. They got 90 days to do that. And even if they have a bond hearing, they don't have to give you a bond. You got 19 cycles, and when you was picked up, you were on bond. Those is big high risk right there. You're a high risk. They don't have to give you a bond. And the mere fact
Joseph
that you
say
got
you
all these
preaching.
victims,
I'm
child.
just I'm just letting her go. She ain't been up here about 4 5 days. I'm just
I was
letting her
about to
go,
say,
Joseph.
y'all know I wasn't feeling well. I wasn't talking to nobody. I only been talking since yesterday, last night. So I'm trying to get it all out because I've been listening and typing a little bit, then passing out from the medications. So I'm back right, and I'm just ready because this heifer po thing. And I'm saying po thing to Nesto because he done flipped all the way out because he listening to this fool. And I'm laughing because I'm like, did she just say file a motion on this, file a motion on that one? Then they gotta put them all together. No, ma'am, no, they don't. No, they don't. They
Let her
don't.
cook. I gotta let Vic to the Veil get up here and say her
I,
piece.
I'm done. I'm done. I just had to get that out. That's probably the most I'm gonna talk right now because now my throat hurting and my eyes watering. So I it's probably the most I'm gonna talk tonight. But I just had to get that out. And I'm not even done, but I'm gonna go ahead and let Vic talk because it's
Yeah,
already
Let her
8:30, and
cook.
I
she's
know
going live too.
I know. So I'm
No,
gonna
you
let her
good.
go, and I'm gonna get me some water and carry on. But I just, oh child, this was just, Ooh, child. It was a bit
Well, Shan, have you
much.
you listened to all 4 days, right?
Yeah, yeah. I've been up here talking to myself.
Oh my gosh. I so bad. I mean, I I try to be respectful of Lady T Bug's channel, and I'm just like, I want to go
This
back
the
and read.
last day. This the last day, Vicky. Go in.
No, no, I just because I want to go back and react to some of the. I'm still pissed with the.
You can.
I'm just petty
You
with the.
can.
I'm just petty with the little small things that she does with him.
Yes. Vicky, oh, I'm sorry. I got to interrupt you. I was
Go ahead.
so riding with you on the Miss Shirley shit. Oh my God. I was over here
That
like,
the
get
girl.
a Vic. I was like, get a Vic. Yeah. That teed me off too. I'm sorry, Vicky. Go ahead, girl. I'm
No,
sorry.
but that just really it stings so bad, and like she wonders why we go hard on her. It's like, bitch, you deserve it. Like if she's still to this day like doesn't understand we're hateful, we're spiteful. No, you were sitting there trying to dictate. You're so jealous and so spiteful, so envious of how this woman has money. Well, I'm your po friend, and that's your rich wife. Just hateful because this woman has a few dollars more than you that she for, works for. She's getting up and whether it's at working from home or whatever, she's getting up and putting in the effort, an honest day's work.
Right.
That's more than I can say for you. This bitch got pipe dreams every 6 months. I need well, we need 20 more thousand to invest in this business. Another 30,000 here, but it's never her money. It's
Right.
always somebody else's money.
Right.
Going in, spending somebody else's money like it's water. That's why she has no respect for money. That's why it doesn't come to her so easily.
Right.
Sitting there living off a government check, and there's nothing wrong with living off a government check when you've worked for it and you've worked to put into the system and you're getting paid from it. But I don't believe she has paid a dime in taxes, and that whole house situation. I don't know what the hell is going on with that, with her and her daddy's let's just say common law wife, his let's say widow. That nothing good is coming for her because she does not sow any kind of good seeds. So all this talk about we just hateful and just the hateful comments, and you're putting the energy out there. You put ugly energy out there, you're receiving ugly energy. And I try not to be like hard on her. I have empathy for her sometimes. I'm like, she is fucking insane. She is deranged. And let's get to him. He don't care a little. He does not care about anybody but himself. It is all strictly about him. This woman tried to make small talk with him to change the subject. Let's
Yeah.
just talk about, do you like black and blue burger? I don't know.
Oh, sorry about that, Vicky. I mean,
That's okay. I don't know if that was me or what, but
that's
she
me.
just she just tried to make small talk with him, and he changed it. Could you do that for me, please? Could you please, pretty please? It almost sounds like that begging video. Remember, I don't know if you know about that. Remember when Arsenio he played a character called Chunky A. Y'all don't remember? Y'all remember
I
that?
think I remember it. I think I do. I have to look at it again. It's been so long.
Yep.
Or
Yep.
Bonquisha. Y'all know Bonquisha, the Christmas song.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It just he automatically reverts to could you please do that for me, cause yeah, or he calls back, I gotta get my point out, cause that's why I'm happy with the lawyer. Or it just is so selfish. I don't understand how anybody could stick around with him. Even her, she has to be the most desperate woman. That's why she gets clowned. This man, just this whole day of calling back to back to back to back to back, and 30 minutes at a time, each time, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes of just, okay, so explain to me again, call the lawyer office, okay, call the clerk office, like back to back. And he called Shirley once, if I'm not mistaken, right?
You're correct. Wait a minute.
Call
Let me make
Shirley.
sure. No, it was twice. The short call with Shirley, it was like 3 minutes or something like that. So twice, but the other one was very, very short. Vicky, yeah, it was twice. Yes, that's right, twice. And one was like a minute. No, three. It was like 2 minutes and 45 seconds, and that's when she was telling him that she was going to get her hair done. and then the actual when she went and got her hair done in the car. That was it.
Now, if I don't recall, because that was a few days ago, I have to go back and re-listen.
Hmm.
Did Shirley have money on the phone?
She paid for it when he called.
See, and that's that bullshit I'm talking about. I'm paying $6 or $7 each call, and you want to rush me off the phone? I don't care if I'm getting my hair done.
Yeah.
At least call me with a good word. Don't call me about no lawyers. Don't call me about bond. Don't call me about this. Tell me, like, at least pretend. Have an inmate write down a Bible verse for you, and then call me and tell me that. So you know that's how you get to me. At least like try to put in some effort. It's just did the lawyer call you? Did you go ahead and you paid him? You paid him up? Okay. Well, what did he say to you? And then she's sitting there telling him about this was the day her car got taken. Yeah. Well, what a bad day for you. That was a really bad day, huh? It's a bad day, huh? And she's sitting there, I mean, depressed. Well, God gonna bless you with some more. God gonna get that right back. Gonna get that right there back to you. Like it's just I don't understand how these people can sit around and I'm at a certain age now where I don't allow people just to kind of to use me up anymore. Even though I try to be a very giving person. If I feel their energy is off like that, I just kind of I may not tell you off, but I will separate myself from you. And I don't and they have all the power in the situation. They don't have to answer the phone. And the
Right.
fact that I done paid my $7, I could have went and got me a double cheeseburger with extra pickles from Wendy's. Or
And Vicky, he had a nurse to be trying to end the conversations when he fed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, well, I'll call you that, or hell, he hung up on Sonya's last the call before these.
or she
Too.
deserved that. Cause them little
Don't
bird
hang up on me though. I need to do the hanging up.
no, this bitch singing doing American Bandstand, singing all these songs and like, taking
Mocking
requests,
him.
mocking
Hmm.
them, doing the most on it. And why you even answer the phone if you're just gonna pick on the man? Because that's what it is. It's like she's getting some sort of this is a video freaking game for her. This is like Grand Theft Auto.
I can
She
see
gets
that.
it. She could seriously just get to pick whichever mission that she wants. She chooses her own mission. What mission she's gonna go down now? I'm gonna get a private investigator. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna call you a lawyer. All he needs to do is file a motion. I can file a motion for you. All you gotta do is sign it. So I need you to call your wife. Tell Miss Shirley that you need a new lawyer. Call and ask the inmates. Ask around, ask all the inmates whose attorney do they love the most. Who's getting them the best deal? Because you're going to end up serving jail time, and I'm going to be the cause of it. So just go ahead and do that. It It's too
Gina said my
much.
nerves too bad. I can't do it.
I
Shit,
mean,
I'll be done through and broken, stepped and kicked and smashed my own phone at that point because this is too much.
they don't have to answer the phone. That's the thing about it. So I don't understand. Like, okay, what with Shirley, I could see like, okay, babe, just make sure you call me like twice a week until I get confirmation that you're out, and that's easy enough. He just, calls and sits and commiserates with her, and he listens to her just make these bird songs, singing songs, just doing the most on the phone. You can barely he's almost inaudible or unintelligible, and she's even worse because when he catch her laying down, which is like 60% of the time she's laying down, and making and moaning on the phone trying to sound sexy. It's a lot. It's a lot. But just this is when I say that this man has a lot of anxiety, he really does. When shit don't go his way, I can see how in the free world how he can just get on your nerves until you just say, "All right, whatever you want to do, do it." And I can see him pressing um, these women on the outside, because it could
He
come
wear
off
you
like
down. He wear you down, Vicky.
he does wear you down, and it can almost come off as aggression because it's too much. It's a lot. Like, but again, in the free world, he could pop up on you. And he's locked up now. It's like, why? What you calling me for? I don't have to answer this phone. Block the jail call. I think that's my thoughts for right now.
Okay.
Go ahead, Shan. I'm sorry, Lady T Bug. I'm sorry.
Y'all go ahead. I'm letting y'all get it all out, especially Shan. Let me see what Joseph said. Here we go. Exactly, Vic. This is fun, yeah, for her. And yeah, and the big dummy doesn't even realize it. I still say she's bitter. He smashed without telling her he was married. I can see it. You never know about these women these days, Joseph. We hold a grudge and get you back when you least suspect, y'all.
And to Real's comment, she said, notice she seems the happiest when he's most down. Yes, she does.
Oh, up here.
Yeah, she gets enjoyment out of like, oh, really? Oh, you got to keep your head up. Don't think like that. No, no. When he was saying I'm going, when she was trying to call herself trying to break up with him, I'm just gonna go ahead and check in. I'm gonna check. What is he? What's the word, Sharon? I'm gonna check in. I'm gonna check in. He wanted to go to solitary or whatever. I'm just gonna go ahead and check
Talking
in.
about his life, talking about they really done put my life in danger. How?
Yeah, they didn't put my life in danger. I'm just gonna go ahead and check in. Nope, nope, nope. You're not gonna do that. She enjoys the game of misery. Like this is just it's a lot. But truth be told, these two deserve each other.
Yep.
She got what she wanted. She was vying and fighting for him. She got him now, and now she just gets to see him look miserable on that tablet, look miserable
Mhm.
behind the machine. He calls her for like 3, 4, 5 minutes, and then girl, them text messages. Now he just you could tell he's losing his mind because those text messages. Woo wee.
We gotta run it back, Vic. We gotta. Well, I have to call
Yeah,
you tomorrow. I'll call you
yeah,
tomorrow
okay. But I
because you're
mean,
going
like,
home tonight.
yeah, but them text messages, baby, he is going. You could tell like, bruh is losing his mind in there, and that's kind of, and God forgive me, but that's kind of what he deserves. That it just is what it is. I can just see this. This is like you see all the stuff that he was doing to these people, to these women, to anybody. He just
Yep.
wears you down to the point where it's like, you gonna give me the 2,500? Okay, I'm gonna need 1,700 more. How much you got between them credit cards? How much you got? How much you got? How
Put
much you
him
got?
on a block list. It's so easy. Blocker. Blocker.
Because BC office got them blocked.
She damn so blocked.
BC definitely got whichever phone number she normally called from. I don't know if it's the full phone number or her 305 number, but
Mm,
them secretaries
954.
or not or 954
Mm-hmm.
for the Fort Lauderdale number,
Yeah.
whichever person answer the phone, they like it's that bitch again. I'm not answering her. You answered. No, you answered. I dealt with her
That's why
last time.
Julia stopped answering. That's why Julia stopped answering.
They like, oh, that's that bitch.
Cause the
It's
other
the
lady,
side
cause we
chick.
used to do that when certain people call, they be like, "Oh my god!" That's why I said I know they got call ID back in 2009, into 99. We had call ID then, so I'm like, I know they got call ID. So when certain people, they be like, "Oh my god, this that lady, she been calling me. I know her number now. She been calling." I be like, "Let me answer. Let me get it. Let
I'll
me
be
let
done
me do
told the
it."
wife. Don't let me get messy and tell your wife. Man.
Oh, Miss Strawberry or Miss Williams, or, whatever they call her.
Oh yeah.
We ju-
Oh,
we just
Sonya,
talked to you. We
that
just talked to you.
Vicky, you on the same time I'm on. Oh, this Sonya Durham. Hey, Miss Sonya, you calling back, but it's gonna be Shirley. I'm gonna be saying it too. You're calling back about your husband, Nesto.
That's what. But I think
I'm
they
gonna stop your
did.
ass.
I th- but Shirley is. I think Shirley had been playing the long game for a long time. I don't want to give her the out so much that she was a long suffering wife, but a part of me does think that she just kind of accepted a lot of his behaviors because she couldn't stop him. So she would just rather like kind of have somewhat of a knowledge of it. I think she was more aware that he was cheating than what she lets on. She may not have been fully aware of just everything, but she was aware that he was out there messing.
Yeah,
But
because remember when Drake went off, he said what I say what I said played the other day when Dre went off. He
Yeah.
said she want to talk to you about all the stuff, and Dre know what she talking about because I'm pretty sure she told Dre. Because if I would, now this was me, but I don't know if Shirley like me in this aspect. When Dre say something, I'll be telling him. No, what I'm gonna talk to him about when he get out, I'm finna tell you. So it's up to you whether you want to tell your boy or not. But I think, well, at this time, Dre knew the calls was being recorded, so
Yeah.
or listen to. So he like, she want to talk to you about all the stuff that's been going on. So I do believe sure it took her some time to actually catch up to it because some women know what's going on. They just not ready to leave. And
Yeah.
it just the embarrassment pushed her right on out the door because he actually is very stupid because like Lady T Bug said, you had these businesses open. They
Right.
were open. You closed them down. You got them closed down because you don't follow nothing through. And you
Right.
had the capital. You had the money.
Right.
400 a year that she's not questioning. Man, if I had 400,000 a year in my fingertips and ain't nobody questioning. If my husband was not questioning where his money going if I'm spending it, girl, he'll
I
be
mean,
like, she's spending
yeah.
my money. I know she
Right.
is.
You got the businesses open. You got time to build the businesses up. Most people, they got to work a job while they,
Why
until
they
their
trying to
business
build up
pick
their business?
up. Right.
Right.
But you didn't
Hmm.
have to do that. And you had your security and you had your barbershop already open. You had your little raggedy fleet. Yeah, instead of you focusing on building building clientele, making it into a business that you can receive a big return on, you chose violence. You chose violence.
Yeah, he really did because it's like, what are you really doing with all these people's cash? You just buying truck these old fancy cars that just
Hmm.
that are depreciating as soon as they
With
drive
high
off.
mileage, like that damn truck.
Yeah, that truck
And
that
y'all know, I think how he met these, I was always wondering how he met a lot of the people he met. Then I was like, oh yeah, he used to drop Shirley off at work. Well, they had all these people coming through the radio station. So if he pulling up with Miss Strawberry in the car and she like, oh, this my husband. That's how he was meeting all these people. And he if he had any logos on his car or he had on his uniform, so they probably look him up. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, because at first I was like, how he meeting all these people? Because they all around Atlanta, but I'm like, he just driving up and down Buckhead, like Monica
Yep.
said. So
Yep.
how he meeting these people when he dropping her off? Because anybody used to watch the show, they had just about everybody coming on that show. So when
right.
I feel like when he dropping Shirley off, she making the introductions.
Yeah, this is my husband. Don't say too much, hon. This is my husband, Ernest, aka Nesto. And Shirley was advertising for him too in the beginning. Like she was wearing his little funky sweatshirts with the big old N on them and whatnot. It just, I don't understand it. You're absolutely right. He had all of the space and opportunity. She was not questioning really where he was, from what it seems like. She wasn't like keeping total tabs on him. Yeah, he may not have come home, and he may have had to hear her mouth a little bit, like, "Won't you come home sometimes?"
Yeah.
But that's a little. I mean, just
That's a small price to pay with what he was getting away with, in my
right.
opinion.
He had
Hmm.
full access to her money, and then like you can't get your dang on warrant straight. You can't show up back to court. I know I paid for lawyers. I put up bond, and
Hmm.
you know
Right.
that's a lesson for Shirley. Again, I'm not gonna beat up on her too much because a lot of us have been stupid in love,
Hmm.
and
That's true.
just
In
not
in our earlier ages, yes.
in our earlier ages. But I do still am of the belief that Shirley didn't really have a lot of dating experience. When you get into locked down into these relationships, you get used to that person, and you get used to the way that y'all function, and then you may be single for a long time, so you really don't. You can see other people how they interact and stuff, but you may not know how you would deal with things because you don't have that much dating experience yourself. So I think she had relationship experience, just not like steady dating experience where she could easily weed out a funk master as opposed to just settling down with him like so quickly. Because with him, with his
But
record,
she does the strawberry letter, so that's a lot of experience.
Yeah,
that's
she
what I'm.
hear a
But
lot.
but
That's
when you
why.
She
but you
finna
hear,
cuss me out. She finna cuss me.
girl, when you hear shit, that's one thing. But I'm talking about like going through it. Because it's one thing you sit there and tell somebody, "Girl, leave them," but when you go through it yourself, it's a whole different experience. Because you're like, okay, because maybe that dick is good. Maybe he don't nobody else rubs your feet he does, or it's things about him where it's like, I can learn to live with it, or I can learn to live with this, or you'll put up with something as opposed to tell you. It's easier to give advice than to accept it. I would put it that way. So you can
But
sit there and tell. Go ahead.
oh, I'm sorry. I'm reading the comments. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say it. I forgot shit. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I was just gonna respond to what Bank said. Said Ronald and Tasha probably showed her what a real marriage was. Girl, I got friends that see a real marriage all the time, and they still stuck up in they whatever you want to call that. This I don't know what that is. They in, but it's like, and what I understand what Vicky's saying because that is hard. It's hard to stick around and it's hard to leave because some people just can't stick around. Some people, first thing you do, boom, we out. Some
Right.
people will work it out, and then some people will stick around and not work it out, but just stick around and get. And it's a ABUSE situation, mental or physical, and they need to leave and they don't because honestly, to me, I believe Shirley, and this is my diagnosis, unofficial, that she has some thing in her mental that she's looking for in these dudes, but she keep picking the same ones just in different packages. It's the same dude, he just wrapped up a little different. First one was wrapped in a cop car. The second one, I don't know how he was really wrapped because I ain't read the book, but sound like he wasn't no different than the cop. Now this third one sound like he ain't no different than the rest of them because they're all doing this thing to you. They just all doing it in a little different fashion. And it's like, this is what you were choosing. So for me, I'm like, there's something that's making you pick this. So how about you pick something a little different or try to work with something a little different? Because I had a friend, she was constantly doing this. And we talked, and she met this guy. She was like, "Oh, he getting on my nerves. I'm finna leave him alone." And he asked her to marry him. And I'm like, "Girl, no, that's who you need to be marrying." I said, "That's it." I said, "That's the one. The rest of them dudes you've been talking to and all that stuff, this him right here." She like, "Oh, he's so boring. He this, he that." I said, "He not boring. You just gotta tell him what you like. And if he don't do what you like, then you leave him." Once you
Right.
start telling him what she like, you gotta tell people. Sometimes you got to tell certain men how to treat you. They just don't know. And I'm leery of a guy who just walk up and know how to treat you. That means he been studying you. That means to me, he might be about to play my ass because he been studying me. What you studying me for?
Well, he may just have a good example from parents,
I said
grandparents, and
leery. I
and
said
he and
leery.
he's learned. This is my answer. He may have a great, teachers. He's been around men that taught him how to treat women. So, but I get what you're saying, but I'm saying it could be that as well. What I just said,
Yeah, I agree with you because I just say a little leery
because I don't
because
want to be
not
teaching a
all.
grown man. I'm
You
sorry.
don't have to teach them. It's just you have to show them what you're gonna accept. I'm not
I,
saying be no teacher, hold nobody hand, but some guys don't know from the bras they've been dealing with the chicken heads or whatever. And if you're not a chicken head, and it could have been they chicken head family members, you know what I'm saying? They don't know nothing but chicken heads. So they don't know how to treat nothing other than chicken heads because you don't have to really if a man paying attention they don't have to study you. There's a difference between paying attention and studying me. Like my husband, my roommate, he don't study me. He just pay attention to certain things because he still be saying stuff, and I be like, man, how long we been together? I'll slap you. That's just figure of speech. I slap you. Can't you? What do I like? What do I like? And he had to think about it. He'd be like, oh yeah, So it's not like you teaching them. It's just they're with you so much, and that's why I knew Shirley did not know this man, because you
Mhm.
asking questions of him, and he in jail, and he been your husband. Y'all
Yeah,
been knowing each other for 10 years,
yeah.
and you don't know how many kids he got. What? You don't know how many grandkids he got? What?
But you see, also you can see like he knows how to pivot very well with Shirley, and pivot in a
But
way
that's a red flag.
that is very much a red flag to you and I, but to her it's just like okay,
If I
okay.
leave a conversation more confused than when I down started the
Oh yeah,
conversation,
we got some issues, but
because I'm always reflecting, and I'll be reflecting. Wait a minute, we talked for a whole hour now. What the hell did we talk about?
what did we talk
Block,
about?
block.
Yeah,
And
there.
that's what I'm talking about, Lady T Book. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
I'll give you
I
the
think
problem. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, I was just gonna say I think that's what Shirley been doing with all these men. And I think she don't see it because for some reason her friends have not really told her this. Because
They're
once I
jealous,
tell
Ken. They're
you,
They're
jealous.
all jealous of
They
me.
want her life. They want her man.
They want my life. No, I mean, I'll put it to you like this, like, because there's a lot of women will fake it for a man, especially a man
Oh
that they
yeah.
like. They will, and then you get him, and then he's doing something that's just completely horrible, and you tell him like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Do it this way. Ain't nobody else complain. Well, because they liked you, and I don't know you that well, so I'm trying to teach you how I like it. Like
Yeah, that's what
so.
she's saying. Yeah.
Yeah, it just. I mean, you you have to learn each other. You have to learn each other, and it's unfortunate that she had to learn her man, like really learn who her man was after he got locked up. But it's good. It's good for her that it had to be thrown in her face in such a manner, because she
Yeah.
wasn't gonna give up.
I'm just saying, yeah, Vicky, I'm agreeing with you.
her
Vicky,
phone went out.
she went. Oh, I thought she
Somebody
stopped.
must have called.
Oh, yeah.
Because it went out abruptly. Somebody must have called.
Let me drop the link just in case she want to come. I know she got to get ready for her show too. Oh, okay. Let me
Yeah,
read.
but
Thanks. We get so wrapped up in social media examples of relationships, we forget
mm-hmm,
that are some really good men out there. I know quite a few in real life. Yeah, that's true. But
mm-hmm.
I mean, it depends on the person. Like me, I'm not really, because my mama said you don't know what them people got going on behind the door. So that was like put in my head as a kid. Like, don't come in here and tell me what nobody else got, because you don't know.
Right. Because honestly, right now, if we broke up or was to split up, I would be single from here on out.
Yeah,
Because
these
I don't
men are
feel like, and I
trash.
don't feel like, and I don't feel like they got enough time to really treat me like I want to be treated. Because you're gonna have to treat me like I want to be treated. And most of these guys just jump in and they want to move in and want you to
Hmm.
treat you,
Within
want
90
you to
days,
cook,
baby. Yes.
right? Want you to cook for them and clean for them. Man, I'm not your wife,
And
and
go
I
to
ain't even
work.
been knowing you that long.
And go to
And
work. And pay half. And girl.
you
I
can you
truly
can you
can't
can
name
foot the
a
bill
social media
sometimes.
relationship I watch. And you admire them, name them.
But is it
I'll
real
try.
though?
I'll
Is
give them
are
a try.
you getting the real though? Because honestly, we talk about it all the time. We sit here and talk about how people think we are because there's certain things we don't do in public. Like I'm not gonna down him in public and he not downing me in public. But when
Hmm.
we have our conversations, they be like, if people actually heard them, they'll probably be like, "Oh, child, I know they talk to each other like that." Because we've been knowing each other for a really long time. That's why I say I would be single because ain't no other man talking to me like that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think you know me well enough to even talk to me like that or say things like that.
Hmm.
So
That's
it's like I ain't taking that from nobody. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I be like people see things on social media because that's why I'm not really. I don't know if people would really believe, but I'm not big on social media. I go into my social media to drop pictures and stuff, show people what I'm up to, what I'm doing sometimes, occasionally, but I'm not really big on it because I see the lies. I know these people in real life. That ain't your life, sis. Bruh, that's not how you living. Because I know you. You're broke. You looking like $1 million when you pulling up to your house and it's about to fall apart and all this other
Oh,
stuff, or you pulling up to the projects and the bins to your mama's house in the projects in the bins. So it's like, come on now, like, and then you people be, oh, I'm so this, I'm so that. I'm out here. We finna fly out. We finna do this. We finna do that. But you ain't got no money. Then when you get out of town, you calling me, hey, cuz, you know, I lost my wallet. Can you cash out me $200? What? But I just see you on the gram going live. You spending big money down in the ATL. No,
and
I ain't got it.
even with the
I ain't got it.
celebrities that do
I
have
ain't
the
got
money,
it.
they're not happy. They're miserable. Like
Money don't
women,
make you happy.
and
Yep.
I'll speak from a woman perspective. Women having to do so much to compete, plastic surgeries, and put up with cheating, outside kids, and like, what the hell? Hey, Bank, thanks for coming
Hey,
up.
I had a gaggle of kids over here I just put out about 15,
Don't put
20
those
minutes
kids
ago.
out.
I got a
So
question for you, Bank,
what you
before you
say?
start. Ain't any the difference between Cleveland and Cleveland Heights?
Yeah, there is, and that. Let me just be clear to what I'm dropping in the chat. I would have came up earlier, but like I said, I was
You were
preoccupied.
babysitting.
Yeah, but I guess for me, I am a single woman. I've never
Mhm.
been married, and I kind
Mhm.
of got jaded in my ways, and so I hear
Mhm.
what I agree with what Shannon's saying and what Chick-fil-A gal is saying. At this age, it's gonna take a lot for somebody to put me on lockdown. It's just gonna take a lot. I'm open to dating, but I'm even like, you don't have to spend a night. You keep your own place, kind of a thing. But I will say this: when I was younger and more youthful and less set in my ways, a little bit more compromising, I
Mhm.
think my perspective come from when I say and I was making a blanket statement because I know the ladies here are, we're not a monolith. But what I'm saying is all the messaging that our young ladies are getting, and even some of the older women who are getting out there dating, is that it's not that the relationships are great, not that these social media relationships are great, that they are toxic, that all men are bad, this, that, and the other. And growing up, I just reflecting in my circle, in my I guess you can say it from my not necessarily just a family, but extended family, my social circle, I saw a
Uh-huh.
lot of good relationships. And it wasn't that, oh, behind closed doors, he was whooping her, you know what. No, I see it. I can go on my mother's street now and I see couples that they're older now and they're still married. And these houses, there were no police coming to the door. The kids wasn't saying, my mama was in distress or anything like that. So I was raised around women, if they didn't want to deal with the men anymore, like my aunt, she told her ex-husband to get to moving, get to stepping, because he thought he was gonna let his kids run her house. But I also have, like my mother and other women who had good men, and I see with my nephews, three of my nephews are married. They know how to treat it. Now, I'm not saying the marriage is perfect, like Shan said, you have your issues and all the other stuff,
Yeah.
but they know how to treat women and they're willing to try. And that's why I said, you agree with me, Lady T, Bud, is that there are some men who do have character. They
Yeah.
can do it. And I've seen men get it together for a woman they really care about and they really love and want to be with. They'll make
Yeah.
an effort. And that's what we don't see from these Nesto kinds, or we don't see from some of these
That's
so-called,
true.
yeah, these relationships we see on social media. And when I say social media, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
talking about the celebrities or the people who got channels, just the fact that you could go into any forum or whatever, somebody's complaining about a man, or the man ain't did this, or the woman ain't did that. And that's what I'm saying, is that they don't know there are good people. They will like it. And I'm not like this big advocate for men or like a Sonya, but I do know because I have experiences with good men. I guess that's what I was trying to say, that don't just brush them all with that same, brush. There are some do good men out here. They just ain't
Mm.
out in the streets. They ain't on social media. They minding their business. We got to be a little bit more proactive to find them. I know when I decide to date, he ain't gonna just follow my lap. I'm gonna have to put some work in. But yeah,
Right.
that's all I wanted to spout out. But
And
Thank you, Bank.
that's what I said, Bank. That's why I was
mhm,
like, I would be a little leery in this day and age of the
yeah,
con,
hmm
that if they just knowing me like that, like, bam, I know this, I know that. And I'm like, what you been watching me like? You stalking me at this point. That's stalkerish. Like, I'm nervous because y'all see Nesto. That was another thing Lady T was said earlier. Nesto know everything about these women, but when they
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
say something to him, he
Yeah.
brush it right on off. Cause I
He
forgot what she
learned.
said to him, but
EJ,
she
do they
said
call you
something.
EJ
Yeah,
for
and
Ernest Jr.? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
See, that would
Mm-hmm.
piss
I don't know
me off.
about that.
That'll piss me
Oh,
off.
she
Like,
black.
okay, since you
Hey.
don't know nothing about your damn self, bye.
right.
Right, right, and
Shit.
he learns their language too. He starts. I'm not even talking about the virtual language. He actually starts talking like them. He starts to use their own words that they use,
Yeah,
and
Hmm.
he
he do.
uses them. And he does that with we hear it with Shirley, and we hear it with Sonya.
He's great
Mm-hmm.
at, and he's also great at the emotional manipulation.
Hmm.
Like flipping the things that they say, flip on them, like turning it on the tail end, just like the simple things I may say. I may say, well, you know what, I don't really. Now's not a good time to talk, and he can come back later on and say, well, you said you didn't want to talk to me. He's good at the mental and emotional manipulation. And
Hmm.
if you're not used to that, or not used to combating that, or dealing with people who know how to flip the script like that, you will get sucked in because
Yeah.
that's the narcissistic behavior, because you're like you
Hmm.
trying to you feed into it like, oh my gosh, no, I didn't mean that, I'm sorry I hurt your feelings. But you got to know how to be a
Right.
cold bitch with some of these people. I won't just say men, but people period like that, because you got to be like, I said what I said, now what, that wasn't a good time to talk.
Hey,
Right.
you know what's funny? I was in this was before my father passed. So I was in my early 20s and I was dating a guy and I had this mini skirt on. I love this mini skirt. It was cute. My legs is probably one of my best features. And but he was trying to tell me like, oh, that skirt too short. I don't want you wearing that skirt. I said, listen, I was still living at home. I said, listen, I walked out of this house in this skirt and my daddy didn't say nothing. So you can't tell me nothing. And that's the way I've always been. If it passed my daddy's sniff test, there was nothing a man could tell me. You can't tell me nothing. And that's why I always tell like my nephews when they got little girls, I said, spoil their daughter. I said, you spoil her so any other man can't ever put her in a position to think that this is the best that she can do. Because you as a daddy will show her the first level of approval. And that's the way it was for me. I had my self-esteem. I wasn't looking for no approval from some man. So I skirted away from those narcissists. You gonna think you gonna tell me how to look, dress, feel? Mm-mm, no ma'am, no sir.
She talking about all right legs.
Oh, seriously, my mother has beautiful legs. And then in my early 20s, I noticed I wasn't growing hair on my legs. It's hereditary. And believe me, I pulled a ninja in the gym, a fine one. He was looking at those legs. He was like, "Ooh, your legs." I was like, "Okay, let me make
Nah.
sure they always showing they were greased and lotioned up."
Oh my God. Nesto is dangerous because he studies his prey, but he doesn't have love for himself. That's the only person I think he care about.
Yeah,
When we don't love ourselves, we can't understand circumstance love
yeah,
in another.
I agree.
Circumstances and love of another.
Mhm.
Yeah, that
You
I
added
don't.
like three words because
I'm
I'm
so
a love it
because
of another.
I'm trying to make sense of it. But I don't the he doesn't. I don't think he loves himself. I know he
You
doesn't love
don't.
himself.
No, he doesn't.
He cares about himself. He's a survivalist. Let's put it that way. He knows how to survive, and he knows. I know. Okay, how am I gonna get out of this situation? It's the thrill of it for him. It's like, okay, how do I get out of this? Okay, I'm gonna take this, and then okay, I'm gonna just figure out how to get out of this. And he doesn't really. I don't think he really enjoys the stuff that he's doing. It's just like
Yeah,
it's survival.
it's a mean to his end.
Hmm. That's really what it seems like to me, because it's just like, you
But
know,
that's why I was saying when you did make it, because you know how many people be like, I'm gonna open up a business and I'm gonna do ABC. You did that. So you had a way to go legitimate, but you chose violence.
yeah, he chose. I mean, and I think that's where like Shirley's probably she tried to hang on because she's like, I need to understand like what, and that's been my mistake in the past too, is like I need to understand like what's going on, like why are you doing this, why did
Hmm.
and I think that's some of our people who are empathetic, or empaths, we try to get
Real
some
say he's probably scamming. She like, stop saying that. His job was scary.
Girl, the job. I mean, I won't say he's even good at it. He's just. I mean, they
He know
take
how to
it.
pick them. He know how to pick them because
Yeah,
they
he
don't,
does.
push back. They just accept what he say, and that's not gonna happen with me.
And I mean, he also gets them in compromising positions. He uses the bedroom, and a lot of these women
Hmm.
don't necessarily want to.
Hey, Jennifer.
I
You
think
know
he
what,
go ahead.
Vicky? Let me
Hmm.
ask you this, and I do mean to cut you off, so I ain't even gonna lie. Okay, but do you remember? Do you remember when, what was it? 50 Shades of Grey came out. That book came out, and the clear women went crazy over it. And then when they were asking them like, what was so special about this book? And don't you know, a lot of them, and even Roseanne, believe it or not, did an episode on this with her mother. A lot of those women never experienced SCX gratification in
Yeah.
their full, like in their marriage and onward. And I think sometimes that happens even with some of these women that Nesto run across. You know, luckily for me, I ran across that in my 20s. So I ran across that wow moment, like, whoa. And I was able to maneuver through it and get through it. But if you get somebody who's never really had something, Nesto knows how he figures that out, then he knows he's got them.
Yeah. He's it's like that old Eddie Murphy joke. I can't remember if it was Raw or Delirious, where he gets the women to say woo,
Mhm.
and it's that, it's that moment where he gets them he pushes them into their limits, or as far as they'll go, you know, or as far as he can get them to go, and he probably gets them to do freaky things. We've heard at least a mild description of from Dre of what he makes them do. Dog chain, it involved dog chain, video camera, uh,
It's,
cow, cowboy boots. You know what I'm saying? So he's
mm,
probably, and we know he's got toys. We know that Sonya's experienced the toys. He's walking around with Liquid V. So I think he convolutes the relationships, these supposedly professional relationships with SEX to get them to comply, and he probably recorded some of them, to be fair, and
they in
gets
the
them in a.
phone. They in the phone on the computer.
Oh yeah, and he gets them in a compromising position, and you may not you may not have the big O, but you're like, wow, that's different. And you get, he turned them out. That's long story short. He keep turning these women out because I don't think he has any limits. I still say
Mm-mm.
he's biannual.
Oh God. Okay, somebody
Good one.
said Miss Selena said if he could read and write, he would really be dangerous. Okay. Thanks, Bank. I'm one of those good guys. We got a good gentleman in the chat. Joseph said, I'm one of the good guys and not like Chucky. I work hard, retired, military. I stay out the way and stack my paper. I do not be flexing on the gram or for
See?
social media.
Hmm.
That's right. You got to hide your
He
assets,
hard to
baby.
find. He hard to find.
You got to hide
Mhm.
your assets,
Cause they
baby.
ain't out there, stunting and doing. They just,
Hmm.
taking care of business, and they ain't into playing games. There's a lot of good, upstanding men out there, and it's
Bank.
like,
Joseph said you got him want to climb through the phone so he
yeah,
can
I told
climb
him
the
too.
legs, honey.
Well, I did invite him up on the panel one day. I said we need a male perspective. I mean,
Yeah, my boy
sometimes.
Mike done been over there. I seen him when I was over in the other set. I said, look at Mike. He's speaking to me. He saw me before I saw him. Hey, Miss CLC. She like old girl on which one of that movie that's in, they say Sharon Stone. Sharon Stone. They
Believe.
always used to talk about her legs.
No panties, no
Mm.
panties.
My daddy used to love my mama's legs. That was his favorite picture to take. When my mother sitting in a dress with her legs crossed. And me, I was a toddler. I was still in diapers. I'm sitting right next to her with my legs crossed, just like hers.
Joseph laughing. Joseph, they a mess. All right, y'all. We go ahead and drop y'all last thoughts in the chat.
Yeah.
This will wrap up our test and trials, baby. He tested and tried the hell out of me. Okay, I didn't think I was gonna make it at one point. I'm like, why I told them I was gonna do this? It's really 11 calls,
Hmm.
really,
Well,
and what? Nine
since
of
I
them
was
was
a
to her. I think nine
yeah.
of them was to her. One was to Lamont and two to
Mm-mm.
Shirley. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
All
Well,
in one day.
let me just go ahead and drop my last thoughts because I was the last one to come up, and I'll be quick. I like these calls. It's amazing to me. Well, we knew what didn't they say it was like she keeps saying 400 calls, but it might be more than that.
Yeah,
But the
yeah,
context that we now have from what we know, it makes these calls even more I mean, I like them. Let's just put it that way. I wish there was some way the text we could like there were some missing text messages, but they're not. So the calls are pretty much it, especially when you dig into the crates and when you put them in a timeline like you are doing it, the progression. That's why I always like the text too, because they were a progression.
yeah.
And I really enjoyed this. I couldn't participate wholly, so I knew that I wasn't going to win any of the contests. But I do appreciate you throwing it out here. And whatever series that you come up with next, I'm looking forward to it. And as
Oh,
usual, I love coming
no.
up here with Shan and Vicky. And I said what I said. I don't know if she's been out and about today,
Yeah,
but
she's
it's always
out
a
with her
good time.
granddaughter today.
And
She messaged me to
huh.
let me know.
Yeah, and Miss Boogie down. Anybody who comes up in here, Real came up. It's addictive. I tried this. I don't know what Lady T Bug's serving on this porch. I don't know what's in the tea,
Baby,
but
I'm
it's
like this in
addictive.
real life, baby. I'm a magnet.
Well, I appreciate it. I really do. And one day I'm going to get myself together and I'm going to hop on this live because I got some ideas and I really need to go on ahead and implement them. But it's always something lately. It's like every time I'm like, okay, now this would be a good time to go. And something happens, something pops up outside of just even real life. But yeah, I enjoy my time here. So Vicky, I'm looking forward to your live, and so I'll see you over there in a few.
All
Thank you,
right.
boo. Yeah, it really just be my anxiety because I'll sit there and like stare at the damn computer like, okay, I can't do it. I can't do it.
That's why I think we should go lie together. I think that's
We
our
should
problem.
let yeah, hit me up. Let's collaborate on something because my anxiety just be like,
I can try
not
something.
today.
I don't have nothing to talk, especially in this Nesto zone. And I'm not going to go into. We'll talk about it on your live. But
Okay.
Lady T-Bug knows how I feel. I'll be like, well, dang, what else can I say? Y'all done set it
A whole
off.
bunch of shit, bank. That is still that is. I mean, there is no start. There's a few stones, like I would say at least 1,000 stones unturned about this because
Okay.
this man has never told the truth. Um,
Oh,
but
what y'all think
yes.
about the pimp? Don't forget to add the
Oh,
pimp
I
in your
forgot.
Ooh,
last
the
thoughts.
pimp
Oh,
playing the
go
Pope
ahead.
Pimp.
Go ahead, bank.
That all came out and he got arrested. And I agree with you, Vicky. If she want to go, let her go. I hate to say it, but the stable ain't never empty. Unfortunately, he did a poor version of what is his name from Dave Chappelle show? What's the comedian name? I love that stand up bit where he was the guy from he's an improv comedian. You know what I'm talking about.
Hmm.
And he did that. He was in the car with Dave Chappelle, and
Oh,
Dave didn't know.
Wayne
Yeah,
Brady.
yeah, Wayne Brady skit. Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's it.
yeah. I just as far as that goes, like unfortunately, I grew up around that stuff, and I grew up a lot around like a lot of renegades. I don't know if y'all don't know what renegades are. Renegades are ladies who work for themselves in the streets, and it just you if she want to go, let her go. Because in the P's that I did grow up around, they handled it kind of in a some of them were gorilla peeing, um but a lot of them were just like, okay, she choosing up. It just is what it is, but you're gonna leave me with what you made today. That, and it was what it was. And that, but there were rules in this, but you can't just be going down the street, popping off at an Uber driver, sir. Like, and that's what you get. Because now out here in Vegas, I think they're giving you like they handing out those sentences. So the best thing I can say is if you're gonna go ahead and if that's the lifestyle you want to get into, go on up to northern Nevada. It's legal up there. They have the houses that are licensed and they get you tested and all that stuff. If that's the life that you choose, I don't advocate for it, but it is your body. It should be legal anyway, as long as you get tested. And well, that's another story. But that's life you choose. Go where it's legal at. But this fool popping off at Uber driver and the Uber driver just trying to help her out, like he doing his job. Let her go. I mean, there's why you want to keep her there? Cause I mean, who's to say that she can't that the one of her customers is not a cop and the cop come and take you out? It's just it's silly to try to do that on a criminal. Just thinking like a criminal, it's silly to even try to do that. To try to hold her, try to pop off at her, it's ridiculous. The other story, just with the mess, I wanted to
Okay.
say
Yeah, chocolate
the
drop
point.
brought it up. I don't know if she's still in here, but yes.
The point that I was trying to make with that is like she said she picked out Lauren LaRosa to be her temporary replacement.
Hmm.
And Lauren just happens to be more seasoned and more talented in that journalistic field. And I've made this professional mistake before where you pick out somebody who's equivalent or
Oh, I
like
know what you're saying.
or
I was
hungrier.
trying to remember your comment. I
Yeah.
got it now. I got it now.
I've made that mistake before too because I'm good. I when I'm training, because I often I do train in my job. When I'm
Hmm.
training, I will because I don't want to be like man. I've told you I don't want to be management. I don't want to
Hmm.
be VP or anything like that.
Hmm.
Um, I've pushed up people before because I put them before me. I'm like, yeah, this person is. I see. These are all that I have to kind of do. Um, a report basically. These are their strengths and everything. And I people have advanced before me. As long as I'm getting paid, I'm kind of like that. But then I've seen it backfire because then that person is like coming after like my position, my
Yeah, yeah.
position of freedom. So
They get up there and get a little power. Now they know more about the job that you trained them to do.
correct, and that's
Hmm.
happened a couple times, and I had to learn pull your ass back. So you pick somebody who just had to know like she purposely got pregnant. This is a game of being present and being there, and unfortunately, women do not get that. It's not advantageous for you to live a
Right,
normal life like men can.
right.
Men, that's why it's a male dominated field.
That's
Men
true.
can now look at Shirley. Men can their wives can be pregnant. They can go on and do their thing.
Right.
She should have kind of, I don't know what her contract looked like. Sound like it was like a year contract or something. I
I
could
hope
be
not.
wrong,
I
but
hope it's not. But
I girl, I think she might have got like a year because
okay.
it sounded like if she brought her behind, she should have just kept that in house, not brought it up to her managers and producers, and then had it out behind closed doors.
Yeah.
It just wasn't. It's not a good look. I understand that's the Baltimore way how to handle things, but baby, you don't do that. And you getting pregnant right away. I'm happy for her, her man, her baby, her family. But
Hmm.
it was you chose to get pregnant, and then you weren't present during during a lot of this. So somebody who has more talent than you, who's got more presence and who's more professional came through and the people liked her more. You may be funny and you should have just let it count. You should have like talked to the producers and said, well, let's do do a four-way. Charlemagne and I will be the comedic relief. Envy, he's like the Shirley of the show. He kind of keeps the time. He's the timing. Envy doesn't really bring anything to the show.
I agree
Um,
with that old envy. Oh my God.
I can't stand him. I cannot stand him. Um, and then Lauren, she's a producer. Now she's a producer. She's got a promotion. You know,
I
so
was wondering if she was a producer beforehand or what. I was wondering about that. Okay.
yeah,
I
you
did
just
hear her say she was a producer, but I didn't know if that was, you know what I'm saying, the timing of that. Okay.
yeah, you just got. I mean, Jess, you got to cool out, Mama, because if you expect to even get like a 6-month extension or 8-month extension, got to chill out because radio can change in the drop of a heartbeat. So that's just not the way to handle things. And it was very unprofessional. I was trying to find that baby. I was trying to screen record that live, and she had taken it down. I'm like, you bitch, stand
Yeah,
on it.
because I was up, I was watching it. Now I thought I had sent it to my daughter. She told me I ain't getting nothing from you. I said, "Oh, child, I must have got caught up."
Yeah,
Because I saw it last night.
yeah, it was just a little too much. As far as Ernest goes, girl, I don't understand how these people deal with that manic, nervous, anxious, anxiety. Both of them, they both crazy. They both crazy. But thank you, Lady T Bug, Shan, Bank, missing Latita and Real. And I said what I said, and I forgot who else usually comes up in Miss Boogie Down. And everybody in the chat, y'all have a great evening, and I will see y'all in a little bit.
All right. Thank you, Vic. I'll be right over when I
Okay.
wrap this up.
Thanks.
All right. Oh, Shan already dropped down. Bank dropped down. Okay, let me read you guys in the chat last thought, and then we'll meet up over at Vicky. I don't know what Vicky called her people. What she called them, y'all? Okay, I learned a long time ago to take charge of my own sexuality. If we know what we're doing, you can always find self fulfillment. Okay, can I put a self in there? Real. Yes, ma'am. I told my husband, rest in peace, the same thing. I don't want to be bothered at this big grown age of 58. The clowns I met know I am good. I might try at a widows only dating site. Coming from Miss CLC, okay? Even though it rained out here on the front porch, that was the place to be, honey. Yes, it was. Okay. Front Porch family, Lady T-Bud, thank you all for another great time. Until tomorrow, good night. Yeah, we're going to do politics. I went out of order because I just wanted to end this, okay? Thank you, Real. Thank you, Design and Decor. Good night, everyone. See you. Yes, we'll be over at Vic to the Fail. Yep, y'all are such a blessing. Thank you all for teaching me how to be a man. Nothing but blessings. He got the hands up for the panel in 2025. Thank you so much, Joseph. I really appreciate you being over here, holding it down. You and Al, very addictive. She just real. Yeah. Step out of faith. Step out on faith, Bank. No, Jess was just being unprofessional, insecure, in my opinion. Yeah, I think she got in her feelings, and some, when we get in our feelings, sometimes we just pop off. Off of Jess. Jizzy, they can't help it. See you soon, Vicky. I wonder if someone screen recorded. I have to check YouTube. I saw it. I saw it somewhere, Miss E. I'll post it if I can find it again. Good night, Chick-fil-A, gal. The Vixters. Okay. Good night, everyone. And I'll see y'all over at Vic to the Veil, 9:30 my time, Eastern Standard. Okay. All right, y'all. Let me put an outro on. Sure. Let me see what we get. I gotta come up with a thing for Aries too. Oh, I know what I could put. This song right here doing the entire series. Just thirsty. Thirsty for no damn reason. Doing the most over there. She dehydrated. Nesto done sucked the life out of her ass over there. All right. Bye for real, y'all.